Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? This your man. What's up, Team Chris? What's up, Soto Nation? What's up to anybody who will be coming and joining us later as the show goes on? Hopefully, everybody having a good Friday, and hopefully, everybody's ready to bring the new year in. Me personally, uh, 2015 and 2016 was year, the worst years to me. Chance, can you hear me? Because I don't even hear the playback on YouTube. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I wonder why I don't hear the playback. Oh, I think I know why. Let me see here. No? Hold on. Testing. Okay, I hear it right there. I mean, shit.
Damn.
Shit. I mean, yeah. Testing. I mean, testing. Shit. Can y'all hear me? Cause I don't hear. No, I don't hear no playback from the YouTube feed.
Do you normally?
Hey, y'all let me know. Well, I mean, you know what? You might be right on that. I don't know. Hold on. What can I worry about that later? But the people say they can hear me in the chat room. I guess they matter as long as y'all can hear me. Okay, they say they can hear me. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me still?
I'm sorry, this is funny.
It is. Definitely think I got the goddamn thing. I don't know. I had to worry about that. I'm just curious why I'm not hearing well, the people on YouTube. I mean, shit, the people who don't on YouTube saying they can hear me, so I guess that's a good thing. But anyway, Kathy, I see you made it back, chick. How you doing? Hope everything is well. Right, Josh, can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Oh, what's up, Kathy? How you doing? Hope everything going good with you, lady. Hopefully, you're having a speedy recovery. Now they good. Shout out to, let's see who all up in here. Beat, what's up, Beat? Beat,
Oh,
aka
Lord.
Julio. Yeah, Beat,
Damn
aka
it.
Julio.
Shit, crap.
Mr. Eric. My man Josh. Who else we got over here? Ashes, what's going on, lady? How you doing? Countless blog says indeed. He tickles me when he said it in the chat. Indeed. Yes. What's going on, bro? Peace to you, brother. Prayer. What's going on, lady? How you doing? Nelly Mack. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Patricia S. What's going on, chick? I ain't seen you over here in a minute. How you doing?
Hey, wait, Splits is in the house.
Who?
She knows.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a story. That's a funny story. But yeah.
Oh,
she
that's
needs
the one
to get on.
That's the one she talking about. She failed.
Yeah. And all that other stuff.
Right. Deshaun, what's up, homie? Fred said, I am so sick with a cold. I want to cut my own head off. Hey, you know what? I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. I hate fucking colds, especially if it's fucking with my head. I hate fucking head colds. I hate them. They kill me with a fucking passion. TJ Booker, what's going on, brother? Dominique, what's going on? Tiger Man, say, what's up, fam? What's up to you too, fam? Kathy again. Freya says she can hear me. Everybody say they can hear me. And all that good stuff. Where you see Patricia said she want to get on there? I don't see it.
No, I said she needs to.
Oh, she needs to. Dominique said, "Oh no, not the Cowboys! Run! You got damn right, and all that. The Cowboys and all that, and all that." Hey, look, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question in the chat. Hey, can I let me borrow a couple of dollars? I go get some new squares.
You wrong. I need to borrow some dollars because somebody else needs some.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all see my video. Y'all see my video. Hey, let me borrow a couple of dollars. I go get some new squares, and some cigarillos. Let me go get some cigarillos. Damn, bro. Every time I get paid, nigga, that's what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of dollars for some fucking new squares. Nigga, get off your ass and work, get the whole pack of cigarettes, nigga. What you talking about new squares? Because from my understanding, if I'm not mistaken, if you buying squares, I think that's more expensive. But shit, once you burn the other couple of dollars from me, once them squares, once the squares run out, you gotta bum a whole another couple of dollars just to get some more squares. Some squares.
Why the hell y'all call them that? They're round, for God's sake. The fuck?
I don't know. Chaz, I don't know where that term come from, squares. I don't know where the fuck it come from, but that's all I hear. Because when I first heard it, I was like, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck is squares? Man saying some cigarettes, man, some new cigarettes, man. You know, some squares.
I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, I want to talk about some squares, some loose cigarettes, loose cools, loose.
Yeah, that's another term you use. I had to look up on Google.
Hey man, let me buy $1, man. So I go give a couple of cigarillos. Give us a couple of cigarillos.
Y'all crazy.
I need to put my weed up in, man. How you gonna go buy the fucking weed and then have enough money to buy your cigarillos? Your cigarillos. Patricia said, I was told from young to support my own habit. You damn right. That's what I'm talking about. You damn right. Connor's blog said, not a one of these TV judges will have gigs if people understood the difference between loan and giving. You're right. Then the Mac said limit squares. Josh talking about Booker T. What's wrong with Booker T? What's going on with Booker T? He talking about the five time. What's going on with Booker T? I ain't see Booker T in a minute. Is he back wrestling now? I thought he was doing commentating now. Is he back wrestling? Somebody tell me.
Who the fuck's Booker T?
He's a wrestler. He's a wrestler. Then the man said, Rice Krispie Squares.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Hey, Nelly Mac, yeah, Booker T was the shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to fuck with he was fucking with TJ Book, okay. I used to fuck with Holly Heat, man. You know, I knew my dudes back in the day. My man Blackwood showed up, said he couldn't stay for long, but he can't make the light button, so appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that. Let me tell y'all something, man. YouTube sucks. That video I did yesterday trained at over 200 views, about 225, 230, something like that, and it probably would still been going. I go check it again. YouTube cut my shit in half.
What?
Yes, ma'am. The video I did yesterday, the one on top of with the squares, you know, it got over 200 something views, and would have still been going. I go look at it again early this morning, and they done cut it in half. They cut my fucking views in half.
I don't understand how they do that.
Shit. I don't know how the fuck they do that shit either, but they do, and they get on my fucking nerves, man. It really is. They get on my fucking nerves, that shit. Because it used to do it back in the day. Desi, what's going on, boo? And then for a while, they didn't do the shit. All of a sudden they started doing that shit again. So I looked it up, and for what I saw, what I looked up was like Hugger said, I think they suppress the view. They're trying to find out if the views are real or not, meaning that I guess are they actually coming in to watch the whole thing, or are they coming in just watching a portion of it and just leaving? I don't know. I don't know.
That would make sense.
It would make sense, but still, that's stupid though. Leave my fucking views alone. Shit, that was a good ass video. The way everybody was trending up in that John shit, everybody was trending on them. I'm like, shit, I must hit some nerves or hit home with that one, with the squares. The squares. When I saw that shit, I want to go give me a couple of new squares. Some squares, man. Give me a couple of dollars, I can buy some squares, some cigarillos. Oh man, you know what? I'm glad I'm not a smoker because it's smoking that important that I can't get my shit together. That the first thing I do with my money is go buy some squares instead of trying to save it and get what I need. Then fuck it, I don't need it. I really don't.
Smoking keeps people alive.
I see. If you was to see some people that I know when it comes to smoking, it's funny because if they ain't got no smokes, I be seeing them looking in the ashtray. Like, what the fuck you looking in the ashtray for?
Yeah, that's a bit desperate.
Yeah, they call it roaches. Look for the roaches, man. Roaches. What the fuck is a roaches?
The fuck?
They know they call it roaches, so I guess they try to find a butt. They got like a little piece of the white still left. And we try to smoke that little shit. And it's funny as hell when they try to do it because they only get one puff or two, and they face just look crazy as hell. They face look crazy as hell.
I don't think so.
I don't know if you can see me, Chad, but y'all see them. They go.
Gonna make me wreck. That's fucking crazy.
Oh shit! Somebody in chat tell me I'm lying. If you a smoker, if you know somebody that smoke and you know they ain't got the whole cigarette, and y'all ever seen somebody who go to ashtray and get the butts in there and try to find a butt that got a little piece of the white part in, and they try to smoke that little shit. That shit be funny as hell. I seen my dad do that shit. He'll be there looking like, damn, man, ain't got no more squares. So he gonna answer. He just found one. They got a little piece of the white part left. He put it in his mouth. Back out. I just look at it, I be shaking my fucking head, man. This shit is fucking hilarious. I can't never pull my phone out to record him fast enough when you do it, but that shit is fun as hell, man. That's why I say I'm glad I do not smoke. I'm glad I don't. Hey, Betty. Betty said, hey, Chris, you never come to my lives. Betty, I don't ever get a notification that you go on live. Hell, I don't even get notification that you do videos anymore. I didn't know you do live shows. When did you start doing it? First said she had done it herself when she out. First, ain't that some crazy habit that when you out, y'all be looking in the ashtray and try to find the roaches. Now the squares
okay,
is the whole.
I have to ask, if they're looking in the ashtray that way, don't they ever empty their shit? I mean, I smoke, but I empty my shit every a few cigarettes because it stinks.
I don't know. I know with my dad, sometimes he let it linger around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I guess he does that because I guess he know if he finna run out. I guess he gotta sit right there, and make sure you find a couple of roaches. Man, I need some roaches. Find a couple of roaches, man. All of a sudden, he look at me. Man, go buy your daddy a pack of squares. Go buy like that pack of square. They smoked that Pall Mall, Pall Mall, whatever that shit called.
So what?
You know what I'm talking about? Pall Mall.
Pall Mall or whatever? I don't know. I don't smoke that shit.
Pall Mall. How you pronounce that shit? Pall Mall, Pall Mall. They smoke that shit, which is funny because they used to smoke that cool shit, but I guess cool must got a little bit too expensive, so I don't know. I don't know. Betty, I just put my cursor over your name. It says I'm still sub to you, so I don't know why I'm not getting notification that you go live. I don't. First said I empty my ashtray just not after every cigarette. All right. Hey, Betty says her son's birthday today. He is 6 years old. All right. Happy birthday to the little one. Happy birthday to him. What you gonna do for him today? Somebody said they want to join the panel. Who was there? Was that you, Patricia?
Yeah, she needs to get on.
Yeah, I think it was. She said she want to get on a panel. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one that said. Tiger Man said, yeah, Coos and Newports had gotten too expensive and Pall Mall is not bad. Hey, man, let me go about a couple dollars, man. So I get a pack of Pall Malls, man. It's a Pall Malls. no Cool, no Salem, but a Pall Malls. Ain't talking no loose square. I want the whole pack, man. But I'm telling y'all, if you're going and buying the loose squares, I mean, I would think that the loose squares would be more expensive because you are constantly have to borrow money. Because I think the loose squares used to be, when they started it, I think it used to be for $1. But now I know down here now they try to get some loose squares. I think it's 3 for $1 now. So if you're a heavy smoker, 3 squares ain't gonna do shit for you. Hell, nowadays, shit, the whole pack don't seem like it do anybody no justice. If you're a heavy smoker, so you should take they ain't got your book. I think you said you get the carton, so maybe if they get out and work like Negroes supposed to, then they can go ahead and get a carton. They don't have to worry about going buy no loose squares. They ain't gotta worry about it. They get a whole pack and they have all the squares they want.
Yes, you don't run
all
out.
The squares they want. Right, they can have all the squares you want. So that would be the smart thing to do. But you know how that goes. You know how that goes. Right, Tiger Man, real talk. That's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If you constantly buying loose squares, that ain't gonna do it but make your situation more expensive. Because buying loose squares, if you were heavy smoker, it would not work. It would not work. But then again, like I said, if you were heavy smoker, getting a pack of cigarettes won't work because you sit up there, you like that one, you smoke that one up, then you be fiending for another one probably about the next 15, 20 minutes. I don't look at folks like, man, I am so fucking glad. I'm sorry. I fucking smoke. I'm just glad I don't. But I see y'all, man. Y'all nerves be bad, but I'm tell y'all, whoo, man, I need a cigarette. Man, my nerves are really shaking bad. I need a cigarette. Hey, hell no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all keep that. DJ, what's going on, brother? DJ, can you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. What's going on with your brother? How's your day going?
Yeah, everything's going well. I'm just getting back.
Okay. You might need to jump right back on because it look like doing the underwater thing again.
Will do.
Better Crocker said, cheers to you all. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to check my channel out. Better, what you probably need to do is shows or whatnot. Just send me a message or whatnot, because I swear I didn't know you started going live. I promise I didn't. I fuck with you, chick. I really do. I fuck with you. Okay, you see me?
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you now, brother. Sound much better, brother. How's it going, man?
Yeah, everything's going good, man. Just finally getting off that road. It's hard as heck being out there with all that traffic, and it's all about the timing. You know what I mean?
Shit, that's pretty much everywhere. What's going on, Pandora's? I don't want to pay no attention. How you doing, lady? How you doing? Hope
Yeah, I see
everything's going
Kansas in
fine
there.
with you. Yeah.
Peace to everybody in the chat and on the panel here with us.
Mhm.
Sorry I'm late, but
No,
got a
I don't
chance to
feel
get in.
bad. They don't feel bad. She, I don't never start on time, so she don't feel bad.
CPT, you know what I mean?
You're right. Better Crocker said, yeah, they be lit. You better come through. You're all our welcome. All right, better just send me a note something because I don't know why I don't get notification. As a matter of fact, let me check you out while I'm talking about it. Let me check you out real quick. Maybe I don't have my notifications on. That's what it is. I don't have my notifications on. All right, Ben, I think I got you now. I found out that problem. I didn't have my notifications on.
Yeah, for everybody in the chat, peace to all y'all guys out there. Hope y'all had a very Merry Christmas, and we're almost out of here in 2016, so we just got to do it up right these next couple of days, y'all.
What you said, bro. What you said, Tiger Man said ladies usually like a boss. Right. Right, Tiger. No, we ain't never on time for shit. Betty, I don't have Instagram, but like right. Except by funeral, that's probably on time. On time we be on time for something. Shit, probably wouldn't be on time for that either. I don't have I don't have Instagram, Betty, but I think I just fixed the problem though. My notification wasn't on, so that's why I wasn't getting when you were going live and whatnot. But I ain't got no problem stopping through because I fuck with your chick. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure that little boy you'll have a happy birthday.
Yeah, and shout out to Betty Crocker and her son. Happy birthday to him. Hope he'll enjoy this day, and that knowing that he's gonna be getting much older than younger, he's got to savor his time while he can because it gets much harder. But enjoy that day. You know what I mean? Pandorans, I hope you're listening to me. I reached out to you yesterday. I'm looking to hear from you. So don't try to duck.
Yeah, she just said something about not well, but she hope we are doing well. So we'll see what's going on with her. Ain't no problem, Betty. When I get the notification, I come through. I'll let you. Yeah, Pan. Hope you get well soon, babe. Whatever's going on. Hope you get well soon.
Yes, probably these weather changes is messing everything up, and people are getting sick. And I know we got the weather change down here in Florida. It's like almost 60 degrees this morning. It was like almost like Jersey weather, but knowing that this type of weather, they start like quaking in their boots. It's like, you ain't get that bone crunching cold like I get. So you don't say nothing to me.
Right. She said she responded to you, bro.
Okay, I got to check the Hangouts too.
Yeah, she said she responded to you. So apparently she must have got my DM that I sent to her about the show. So she's in here. But you know what I'm saying? Before we just get in too deep, well, Tiger Man said he in Florida too.
Sound like you got cut off, Grace. What's going on?
No, Tiger Man said he's in Florida too.
Oh, okay. Tiger Man, I don't know where you're at in Florida, but peace to you as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you might be like a little bit like chilled by this weather, but just make sure you bundle up though. Us Jersey boys won't really have to bundle up until like it gets real freezing up in this piece.
He said it was so cold yesterday.
Come on, Tiger Man. 60 degrees, man. I already told you. Like once you get them bone crunching temperatures and seeing snow on the ground and sleet in the air, nah, man. That's what you call cold.
He said,
oh
no. He said, what's really going on? He said he in Pensacola, Florida.
Okay.
Betty Crocker said, thank you for letting me chat out anytime, Betty. You're all good. Jerome in the house. Jerome in the house. Andrea, I sent Patricia the link through Facebook like she asked me to, so I don't know why she's not on yet.
Wait, Andrea's in there too?
Andrea B, yeah.
Hey,
Andrea, how about you? How about you
girl.
come on?
Yeah,
How about you come on, Andrea? You always coming in the chat. Let's see what you talk.
she might
Yeah.
be.
Let's see what.
She might be high.
Chad, it sounds like you might be going through a bad spot or something. Hey, y'all who driving, man, ain't put yourself on mute. You coming through? There you go. There you go. Can you hear me, DJ?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I'm good over here.
Y'all hear that noise?
Y'all
hear that noise?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, we hear you
Oh
back
shit,
there.
I ain't got my earpiece. That's call y'all when I get back to the house.
All right, cool. Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor, man. Hey, stop by the store, man. Give me a couple new squares, man. Hey, stop at the store, give me a couple new squares.
You talking about them squares?
The square.
That's what this said. Nigga talking about he got some squares. Get out the
Squares, yeah, man. Hey, stop by the store, give me a couple of loose clues. Give me some loose clues. Give me some squares, man. And pack of cigarillos.
Give me a loose pouch. Not loose pouch.
Hey, give me a pack of cigarillos while you at it too, man. Give me a pack of cigarillos.
Yeah, Chaz, while you had to give me a brew while you're out there.
Right.
Wait, do what?
Yeah, give me a beer while you're out there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Let borrow a couple of dollars, man, so I get a 40 ounce, man. Get a 40 ounce.
I'm gonna go back to YouTube because I got a lot of noise going on.
All right, bro. All right. Hey, Celine, man, how you doing, dear? What's going on?
Hey, Celine, good to see
you. Before we get in like deep into the conversation, man, like I said in the beginning, we talking about the new year coming in, man. Me personally, man, 2015, 2016 are the two worst fucking years I've ever seen, man, especially down here in Memphis. I mean, it's like every day there was some shit going on, man. Somebody losing their life, somebody shooting, somebody dying in a car crash. It's all kind of crazy shit, man. I was riding down the freeway down here in Memphis, and versus this year, we had more in Tennessee. We had more traffic accidents this year than last year. I said, that's not good, man. That's not good at all. And I bet 9 times out of 10, if I do any research, 9 times out of 10, a lot of them from motorcycle accidents. Because I told y'all when I did last show, somebody grew up, he died in a motorcycle accidents, and I think that's the worst. Because it's like you ain't got no protective barrier or something, man. So you get that hard hit, you finna go flying.
Yeah, man.
So man, this shit is crazy, man. That's why I say, man. Well, shit, I don't know what to say, man. I'll say 2015, 2016 was the worst years I'd have seen. So here we are. I'm finna go into 2017. It look like we got bad signs of it already because you heard the news about, I don't know what happened. I guess people was tweeting out this shit about going to the malls and having this all straight out brawl and shit.
Yeah, Tommy talked about that.
Yeah, because Hood was talking about when it happened down here at the Oak Court Mall. These little nigglets just breaking out, fighting and carrying on.
Good grief.
Good grief, Chance. You're breaking up. You breaking up.
It wasn't just people.
I didn't hear it. Was that what you said? You breaking up? What? Say, repeat that again. Okay, she must officially hit a dead zone.
Yeah, it's probably like hit a bad spot, so
yeah.
we have to wait for her to get back.
But he had posted footage on his channel about what happened down here in Memphis, and Patricia said she can't get in the hangout. And then the message is Skynet.
Skynet acting up or something like that. I don't know.
Skynet.
Shooting having some technical difficulties that we can't control.
I know,
Please stand
right?
by.
But see, it was amazing. He told me that, and I think it happened down there. I want to say it happened at the Wolf Chase Mall too, down here, if I'm not mistaken. Then all of a sudden, it happening in other malls across the world, and I was just like, how in the hell is that possible? But then I seen on news where I think they was tweeting about it.
Yeah.
And I guess who all supposed to be in this gang and shit, they saw it and they really lived out to what they saw on the tweet. So everybody just went in and just acted a complete fool, you know. But amazingly, not surprising, but amazingly, I did not see not one white person in there fighting.
Because you probably
Just
won't see
real.
that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm not being stereotypical. I did not see not one person in that, one white person in there afraid fighting and acting a fucking fool. You know, and I think they're sad, bro. That's fucking sad. But then people want to get mad when you want to bring up the problems of the black community, bro. You get mad when you seeing this shit for yourself.
Either are you in the middle of it.
That's what I'm saying. How can you get upset, man, when you see this shit for yourself? And then you wondering why these young kids are dying. Why they getting shot. Because they thinking being thugs is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Being thuggish, hanging with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? I saw this one cat a long time ago. I think he said he was in the 6th or 7th grade or something. I was staying in these apartments down here in Memphis called the Bench Tree. And he was sitting up here smoking weed with a couple of gals. And I asked, I said, bro, what grade you in? You know? And I want to say he said the 6th or the 7th, something like that. Where you learn how to smoke weed at the age of 6 or 7? Who you been around? Or better yet, who the fuck is raising you?
Parents.
Who the fuck is raising you?
Family members. That's what that is.
Right. I mean, seriously, who the fuck is raising you? Who is in your household that's not trying to teach you the right way, bro?
It's simple, man. It's just the things that we tend to talk about, and even in the title of the chat today, or like the title of the, you know, for the show, excuses and rhetoric. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The wrong is praised and the good is shamed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the times have switched, and it's like, you know, okay, you know, all of us here, you know, we all have the different viewpoints about how we was raised and how we all grew up in different types of areas in different states. But one thing is a constant. Everything that you see going on, it all started from at home. It didn't just start out in the streets anywhere else. It all started at home. And then once it starts there, it translates into the streets and into like communities and so on and so forth to where you get the results of what happens. This is it.
Right. For all of y'all who asking to get on the panel here, y'all hold on for a minute, man. Y'all just hold on for a minute. You know I got y'all. Patricia, if you want to get on hold on. I don't know if they folks being an asshole or they being funny. Garden said, Hugger, how is that you and Chris both in Memphis, Tennessee? How is it that you and Chris both Memphis, Tennessee house niggas, but you speak clear, fluent English, and Chris has that backwood, heavy ass Memphis country ass, runaway slave, thick asset?
We can fix that.
I don't know, motherfucker. You know what? That's that same dude. I don't know where the fuck he coming from, but it's like this motherfucker see me everywhere, and he I don't know how the fuck he finding me. I don't know how the fuck he finding Huggy. But I don't know, man. You know, I don't know where the fuck motherfucker is following me yet. You know.
Sorry, we can take care of it. Don't even worry about it.
You know. So anyway, fuck him. He'll be all right. That's why I say, Hey, remember what I said in that video? Niggas worrying about other niggas. Remember what I said that? Niggas worrying about other niggas. This dude,
Celine say he in love.
yeah, I guess he is. I guess it, because remember he came in the last show talking about, man, Chris, like he ain't never busted nut. He bald headed,
Oh,
he got
yeah.
glasses.
Oh yeah.
Glasses, and all that shit. And this motherfucker just following me, just saying stupid shit. Oh, what's up, my girl Janelle in the building again? What's going on, babe? What's going on,
Hey,
Richard?
Janelle, good to see you, hon.
Yeah, good to see you too. So, yeah, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But the shit getting funny to me. It's getting funny to me, bro. Niggas coming here saying that bullshit.
That's all you got to do is like, you look at it and say, you know what, it's just laughable because like other people don't have that much to do, so they have to go over there and troll other people or say on all the dumbest nonsense to where like you just look at people and say, you know what, really, you got.
Pandora said the accents are hot. You just jealous. There you go, baby. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I think this that is sad, man. And y'all, let's get some more of them likes up, man. 27 likes already. That's the business. That's the business. And we almost got 30 people. We almost got 30 people watching, bro. Real talk. Yeah. That's the business.
Yeah, that's the biz, man.
Business right there.
Let's make it 26, 27. That should be 27 right there.
Yeah, I just got 28. That's what's up. But like I said, man, I just don't get it, this young generation, man. Don't get me wrong, man. We was kids once.
Yeah.
We was. And I know we did some stupid shit too.
Yeah, a lot.
But we had parents back in the day that gave us some act right.
And plenty of it.
Once they gave you some act right, 9 times out of 10, you act right.
You gotta act right so you can get right, so that way you won't get no more of that act right.
And see, that's what they missing is that act right. Or so my grandma used to say, an old fashioned ass whooping.
Yeah, pretty much.
Old fashioned ass whooping.
Let's not go back to them switch trees, man.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong too. I think a lot of it needs to come back because they taking out discipline everywhere. You can't discipline nobody no more. Or if you do, I swear up to God, they're gonna find some kind of way to say that you are engaging in child abuse.
Yeah, true that.
Take them young ladies, for instance, when the cop, even though he was wrong,
Yeah.
But take them young girls, for instance, how this girl on camera said her mom acting crazy in the hoe.
I couldn't understand that to save my life, bro. I could not understand that.
So here's my thing. Now, if I would have said that, somebody would say to me that Chris is nasty for talking about his mama like that. Call his mama a hoe. But now this girl right here just said her mama act crazy than a hoe. So it sounds like to me, logically, you are calling your mama a hoe. She act like a crazy hoe.
No, you know what? It's just like Tommy had said. It's like all that stuff came from when they were growing up in their households. You don't hear that nonsense way back in the days when I was growing up or you was growing up. Parents like knew when to like filter when the kids were around or the kids weren't in the rooms when the adults was talking. These days, it's so daggone rampant. And then like when you hear those girls the way that they talk, and I think there was something I watched last night at work where you had girls out there that had guns. They was like chasing after this young lady, and they were saying all this crazy, all this nonsense, like almost 100 times like a Xerox machine. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, that shit right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Them girls right there is lost. They lost. That's why I say I thank God for my sister. She ain't turned out like that, and my mom the way she is.
Yeah, thank God.
I'm glad she nothing like that because if my sister was like that, you know what I'm saying, I'd be calling her everything in the book.
Nothing but a child of God, right?
That's what I'm saying. Everything but a child of God. You know, how you gonna record yourself engaging in criminal activities? Then gonna say, you don't give a fuck about going to jail. Yeah, that's what you say now because you're not in jail. That's what you say now. When you get behind them bars, their whole tune gonna change. That's why I say these niggas And these chicks act hard when they're not behind the bars. But when they get behind the bars, it's a whole total different ball game. How can you sit up there and say you don't give a fuck about not having your freedom? I love my freedom.
Me too.
I can get on this fucking computer when I feel like it. I can stream when I feel like it. I can talk on my phone when I feel like it. I can eat when I want to eat. I can sleep when I want to sleep. Sex when I want to sex.
So, well,
freedom.
That's another story, of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's another story, right? But I'm just saying, freedom. The key word. Freedom. Yeah. Freedom.
Don't take it for granted, man. Can't take it for granted at all.
Freedom. That's a key word. Freedom.
Yes, sir.
That's why I say it in my video. That's the stupidest shit that I hear anybody say. Is that jail is all the motherfucker know. No, it's not.
No.
It is not.
That's not all you know.
Y'all stop convincing yourself for that bullshit saying jail is all you know. That is not what the fuck that you know. You know more than just
treat it like
jail.
It's a damn vacation.
Thank you. You know more than just jail. Just like I know more than just this YouTube. I know more than just this YouTube. I know more than work. Jail is not the only thing that you niggas know. So stop saying this shit. And females too who say they don't give a fuck about going to jail. That's not the only thing y'all know. And see, it hurts me the most to see the young females talking like that. I don't give a fuck about going to jail.
Well, it's just like you said. It's just like you said, Chris. It's like you can talk all that nonsense when you're outside that jail, but once them daggone bars close and that door shuts, though, you're gonna start caring then, I would suppose. And like the way I see it is this, though. A lot of times, though, they need that scare straight type of program so that they can actually see what goes on inside those things and to where they hear all the horror stories that go on, whether it's men or whether it's women inside these prisons. Because a lot of crazy stuff and a lot of, should I say, a lot of stuff that you really can't talk on TV, you can't talk about nor see on TV happens. They don't have a clue. But once they see it for themselves, though, 9 times out of 10, they'll change their mind.
Exactly. That's what anybody can talk shit because they not behind bars. Even me, I can run around here and talk shit. I can even say, I don't give a fuck about going to jail. I can say that now because I'm not behind bars. But as soon as I get behind them bars, my whole face gonna be different. Cause I'm gonna be a whole another total environment of Billy Badasses. I'll be a whole nother total environment of Billy Badasses.
Do that.
I could be a Billy Badass. I could be a Billy Badass. But you always gonna meet that bigger Billy Badass. Fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You walk around here talking about you can whoop everybody's ass and whatnot until you find somebody that can whoop your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So man, I'm telling y'all, man, you know, we gotta get out that mentality that jail is the way. Or talk about jail is safe haven. Jail is not a fucking safe haven. I don't know where niggas get that from. Jail is a safe haven.
Actually, it is. They get 3 meals a day and they got a bed to sleep in.
Well, okay. Well, by that logic, then I guess it would be. But that's a stupid ass safe haven to have.
It is. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be someone's bitch boy just to be safe.
Me either.
Hello? No doubt.
Me neither. Me either. Me either at all. Patricia, are you still in the chat? You probably got to give me your email.
I didn't see her. I haven't seen her in a while.
I don't know if she's still in the chat or not, but she said she want to get on. So what I'm gonna do right here.
Well, before you get those in there, like get them in there, it's like a couple of things that we do need to pray about because we got like Pandorans is not really doing too well right now. It's like I'm not gonna say what the problem is, but you know we have some have some issues we got to address, and like I know I found out some stuff from my girlfriend that's going on her side of the world, so I know I got to talk about that a little bit. So whenever we get a chance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I do? I don't never get nobody on the panel really until we actually do that first. So I was just gonna get ready to do that. That's why I'm telling some people to hold on before we let them on. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Show these people some love like we always do. So y'all know what time it is. Anybody who's sick, got family members sick, healing, or whatever, Man, do me a favor, throw a 1 in the chat room for me so we can go and pour out some more blessings to y'all. Throw a 1 in
Don't
there.
be ashamed to do it because we all need it. Don't be ashamed.
Right. Tiger Man, you're right. Yeah, some motherfucker like that too. Show me your credentials, bro. You got any text? Are you FBI? The fuck up out of here. The fuck up out of here. The fuck up out of here.
You talking about some we'll show me your credentials.
Yeah. But you know what? Let me tell y'all something about tattoos now that a lot of y'all don't understand. And this man I got 2 tattoos. I want to get some more, but I'm not sure when. This dude who gave me my tattoo, he says, I'm gonna tell you something, bro, before you make this decision. He said, now you know a tattoo on you is a permanent mark. He said it's a mark on you. When you get in trouble by the police, that's gonna be one of the main things that they identify you on. Is that tattoo. When I thought about that, I said, you know what, he is absolutely right.
Yes, sir.
If they try to identify you, they're gonna say Chris Thorns, he has a tattoo on his left shoulder, he has a tattoo on his right shoulder. What is the tattoo of? Whatever it is, we got him. We got him. And that was the real shit that he said, man. So he said, before you make this decision, make sure you want to make this decision because this is a permanent mark on you. This is how they're gonna identify you.
Yep.
What up, Young J, my bro? But now, you know, I don't think it's a permanent mark anymore because I think they got ways now where they can remove tattoos off you now.
Yeah, by laser.
By laser, you know, but I don't know if I want to go through this or not. And, you know, we get in. Well, hold on. Now, let me say this right here, too. That's why I doubt if I get anybody's name on me. You know, because I would hate to have another female name on me. Then we broke up or we get a divorce. Now I got to wear this permanent mark on me with another female name on there. And, you know, with some females, and they see that, we ain't gonna move that tattoo. You know, you ain't with her no more. You and me now, you know, so that ain't cool. You still got her name on you. And you know what? She absolutely right. She absolutely right. So in a female whose name I get on me, it will be my daughter if I ever have one. Because that name can stick with me forever. You feel me? Real talk. DJ, you still there?
Still here.
Okay. Yeah. The only person name I would get on me is my daughter's. Because they will be with me forever. My daughter. Because that's blood. That's something that ain't gonna never go away, even if they did. That's blood. That's my seed. That's my baby. And regardless of what she's here or not, she's still gonna be my baby.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the name they're gonna stick with me forever. But all this getting this my wife name on me, my girlfriend name on me, and all that, man, fuck that. I can't do it. Because it's always there that we end up breaking up or some shit happening, and that's a permanent mark on me. Like I said, unless I want to go get laser surgery, but then you got some people who go get tattoos over there, you know, which doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, wherever floats your boat, hey, do what you do. You like it? Like they say, what they say, bro? You like it? I what?
I love it.
I love it. I love it. So we had a lot of ones up here that came up, brother. So, man, go ahead, brother. Do your thing. This is for y'all, people. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and if everybody doesn't mind, if we can just pause for like a couple of minutes to where, you know, I just pray out real quick. I'll do my best to make it as fast as I can because I know some people
take your time,
like,
take
don't
your time,
do what
bro.
we do, but you know, we just want to like shout out those who do. So, if you will, just bow your head and close your eyes as I do it, and I'll do the best I can real fast. Heavenly Father, we just want to take this opportunity just to say thank you for another good day that you have given us. But most of all, Lord, we thank you for helping us to get to this day without any harm, hurt, or danger, as always. But most of all, Lord, we just want to say thank you. Father, we come to you with many, many of needs of prayers today. You know all of them by name, but most of all, you already know what the situations are. Lord, we beseech you today to listen to each and every prayer that's going to be prayed, whether it's loud or whether silent. But we just pray, Lord, in the name of Jesus, that you will hear each and every one, visit every situation, whether it's issues in family, whether it be friends, personal issues that everyone doesn't want to talk about, but you already know what they are. Help them today. Give them the healing that they need. Give them wisdom that's needed. Give them love that's needed. Because we know, Lord, that it's not easy being in this world, because knowing that things are getting much more worse than getting better. We know, Lord, that there's someone that's better than all these problems, that one that can help us with these problems if we can't help ourselves. But we already know, Lord, that you always said in your word that you do help those who help themselves. But we can't do it without you. So I'm praying today, Lord, in the name of Jesus, for each and every one, Lord, who put ones in the chat room today and even on the panel as well. Because there's so many needs, so many prayers. But we know that you can answer each and every one, and that you can bless each one as well. Look with favor on each and every one who was represented in that chat room, who put ones up, and those who didn't. Look after each one, Lord. Look at all the situations, and that you will deal with them accordingly and according to your will, and let that be done in the name of Jesus today. All those who came today to the show, and for those who weren't able to make it and desire to come, I just pray, Lord, that you will bless them as well. For all those who run shows, whether it be Chris Thorns, Rizzo Bundy, Tommy Sotomayor, Jay Harris, all those who are represented here today, I pray, Lord, that you bless each and every one of them. Bless their families, Lord. Bless their hands to do the work that you have placed in front of them, and that was been given to them, and that will do the work to the benefit of your glory. As we close this prayer, Lord, I just pray, Lord, for each and every one who has certain issues that may be overwhelming and that are hard to deal with. Because we know, Lord, that there are certain problems that are easy to fix, but we know, Lord, there's certain problems that's harder to fix as well, and that need more, and they need more extra help. Help them today, Lord. For all that you do and for all that you have done and have plans to do, we'll be more than careful to give you all praise and honor and glory in which you deserve. For we love you, Lord. And also, Lord, before we close, knowing that 2016 is almost over, thank you, Lord, for bringing us through this year. Although there's been many tragedies, many losses, many things happen. But we still thank you, Lord, for health. We thank you, Lord, for life. And we thank you, Lord, for strength. Help us again, Lord. For we ask these things in Jesus' name we pray. Let everyone say amen.
Amen, brother. Amen,
Lord,
brother.
for life. And we thank you, Lord, for strength.
Okay, I'll just check something out real quick.
Help us again, Lord.
Amen, brother. Amen,
Sound like tape recording right there.
Always get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, man. Those are powerful words, brother. Powerful words. Look, let me ask y'all in the chat. Hey, when we do that with the prayer thing, man, y'all been doing good for the most part, but when we do the prayer thing, man, y'all just can y'all just stop texting for a minute and just let him do his preaching, you know. So let's keep the he does that, you know. Like I always say, man, y'all the best, but let's show some respect when we do the prayer thing, you know, and stop texting for a minute, you know. But anyway, bro, this will be the last Friday I see you before the new year.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this will be it. Then tomorrow, Saturday, last Saturday through 16.
It's gonna be the last Saturday and everything, man. So hey, I'm grateful for everybody who I've met throughout this YouTube thing, like everybody who supported, everybody, period.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? For 2016, I am very grateful, you know. It's good to see that you do got some good people that's still out there. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, not knuckleheads, like my man Tiger Man said. Not all. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Not all.
Yeah, true. Nah, I mean, it's a generalization.
Not all.
We already know.
Right. Triple hustle, you too, Pandora. So I love you, boo.
Yeah, fans, we love you.
Y'all
We definitely
amazing.
love you.
Yeah,
No doubt.
Y'all are truly amazing. And look at, bro, we still peaking at 24, 25, and them likes still going up, man. You know, I know all 25, 20 people ain't chatting, but you know what I'm saying? For the people who are watching, hey, your boy love you too, even trolls. Your boy
No
love
doubt.
you too. Your boy
Hey.
love you too, man, because y'all come in and say all this stupid shit, man. You can't keep a good dog down.
No, he didn't.
You can't keep a good dog down. Keep us in bits and bits and bits.
Yeah, we haven't heard any jungle music in a little while, Chad, so we had to bring a little bit back.
Right.
Wait, I'm almost to the camp. I'll have some jungle music for y'all.
Yeah, I bet you would. You the lowest make of the group. You the lowest make of the group.
No birds or any type of dogs like barking or anything like that. So we had to like make do for a while.
VA said almonds. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, but okay, almonds. Did that. Hey, VA, do me a favor, man. Hey, let's buy a couple $1, man, so I go get some new squares. VA, let's buy a couple $1, man, so I get VA, let's buy a couple $1, man, so I get some couple of cigarillos for my weed.
Get a bag of weed.
I'll come down and get a bag of weed, man. It's cigarillos, man. It's a square. It's a squares.
Yeah, get better soon, Farrah. I see that you got a cold there, so like get your rest. Get your rest.
She said as soon as the meds kick in, she might get on. All right, you know, it's all good. Not fun to create some down a few squares left, she said. Oh boy. Oh, VA said I say almonds when people say amen because religious people. Hey, dude, you ain't lying.
Yeah, I've seen a few myself. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen a few.
You have a religious relationship and you say the wrong fucking thing, man, you fucking out of here.
Yeah, you get attacked. You do get attacked. I've seen it happen.
Bro. Hey, this is one what I'm trying to say. I heard this one religion conversation that I don't know what was said. Apparently something was said, they started getting the conversation loud. And the conversation started getting loud. That dude had to stop in the middle of the conversation and start praying. I said, hold up. I said, look, let's take a prayer. And he just did the prayer, getting loud. I like, now what's the use of praying if you'll get right back loud? What's the use of praying? And it got right back loud. And amazingly, it was a female in the middle of that conversation. And she was just as loud as everybody else. I said, amazing. That's amazing, you know. So I try to stay away from those conversations. I don't want to get in them. I don't want to get them at all, man. I can't take the headache or hollering they can. I can't take that headache. I can't, you know. So anyway, they want to get on the panel. I know Eric said he want to get on the panel. You still there, Eric?
Hey guys, I gotta drop off for a minute.
Okay, we'll be here. Come on back through.
Yeah. Eric, are you still in the chat room?
I saw Eric before. He should still be there.
Yeah, he might be still there. If he ain't there, I know where he at. I know exactly where he at.
If you ain't talking about something, no, you don't, Chad. You lying. You gotta go get some neck balls. What the hell? Oh, boy, I tell you, we got some good comedians on this panel, boy. I swear.
Boy, I know, right?
In this group.
Josh, I can drop it in the chat, man, but I'm trying a new way, you know, so I'm trying to keep these shows for getting in my shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess actually I can do it, let it sit for a minute, and I guess I could pull it back, but I don't even want to take that. You know what I'm saying? So who all want to get on? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'll let your boy. I send you a link to get on.
Yeah.
You know, I send you a link to get on or whatnot. So oh, Young Jay said check the PayPal. All right, let me see what you did, brother.
Yeah, and
All
Pans,
right,
if you're in
bro.
the chat, I
Appreciate
saw your hangout there. So I'm just hoping everything is okay. You know, anytime you need me, I'm here. So
that, Josh. Hey, much love to you, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Pan said I would not post a link. Yeah, I would not. I'm not gonna post a link. Not in the chat room. You know, I used to do it in the chat room. You might did in the chat room. We had a couple of jackasses that did come on that were trolls, but they really do no effect or nothing. But you know, they did it. So thanks to Skohart, he gave me a new way of doing it. You know, just send to people who I want on or who want to get on. Whatnot. Speaking of Pan, you want to get on? Just let me know, dear.
I'm not sure what she wants to, but just keep at least one spot open for her, hopefully.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody said something about the tramp. The guys just messaged Chris. Huh?
What the?
Guy just messaged Chris. Oh, she said in a bit. I tell you what I'm doing, Pandora. I'm gonna send it to you. Let me find you. Pandora. There you go, right there. All right, Pan. So whenever you're ready, you come on down. Like Price is Right. Come on down.
Remember, I used to watch that show when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, she was telling people to message me to come on. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you want on, man? You know, just hit me up in the chat. Well, say something in the chat, and I give you the link to get on, man. But somebody said something earlier about tramp stamps.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, I had no problem with tramp stamps too. I think they sexy. I don't know why. I think them motherfuckers are sexy as hell. But at the same time, why would you want to get a stamp of you that they call a tramp? I mean, it is something that. Matter of fact, who came up with that name, tramp stamp? Who the fuck came up with that name?
Well, I can't tell you. All I know is just I heard it pretty much stuck. When I seen what it was like, oh, okay.
Right, you know, who the fuck came up with that name, tramp stamp? Though I think a lot of them sexy as hell.
Yeah, depending on the person I was supposed.
Yeah, Fred said I have a tramp stamp before they were called tramp stamp. Janelle said someone immature. Yeah, you know, because I would like to think that a woman don't want to label herself a tramp. But then again, some of y'all got ridiculous with this how y'all talk to people sometimes. It's ridiculous, you know. I don't get where it started, where females call each other bitches and hoes.
Yeah, that's even worse.
It is. I don't know where y'all get that from when y'all call each other bitches and hoes. Oh my God. Oh shit. I don't know what's worse. Us men call each other niggas or the females call each other bitches and hoes. And dude, I be hearing them too. They get on the phone. What's up, bitch? What you doing? I'm like, huh? Oh, know what I'm saying? Shit, wait, we gonna go to the club tonight. Oh, well, you need to be ready when I get there, ho. I ho. I was like, wow. So let me get this straight. So y'all can sit there and call each other that, but if a man does it, what's the problem?
Double standards.
What's the problem?
Double standards.
If Y'all just over call each other bitches and hoes between every word and every sentence. Then why can't the man do the same respectfully? If this is respect among the women to call each other bitches and hoes, do every other word, every other sentence, and y'all call that being respectful towards each other, then why the fuck can't a man do it? Hey, what's up, ho? You ready, ho? Don't call me no ho. Well, wait a minute. Your girl just did it. You said that was respect. I thought I'd be respectful too. Y'all said this shit so much that I thought that was y'all name. Bitch and ho. Bitch Jones. Ho Smith.
Good grief.
That's what I'm saying. They say this shit so much, man, that you really would think that that's their name for real. Ho and bitch. What up, Judge Jay? Much
Peace to
love,
Judge
brother.
Jay.
Much
Stopped
love.
in real fast. Salute to him.
Right. Andrea B said, damn it, that's where a guy comes on slut.
You're starting to go left already.
Yeah, I think she talking about the tramp stamps.
Must be. Must
Well,
be.
Andrea, hey, that's what floats y'all boats, you know, hey, you go right on the head. Exactly. They cack when they call each other bitches when they around other bitches. Their minds are exactly.
Yeah.
It's just the same way with the N-word. Okay, for certain people to say it, but not others.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. And it's crazy. You know, I mean, niggas is not an appropriate word to use. I admit that. And I'm guilty for using that word. It's not an appropriate word. It's not. It's so mentally programmed to use that word, man, that it just easy to roll off our tongue.
They're like a second language, pretty much.
Yeah, like a second language, a slang language. Yeah, it's so easy for us to say it that it roll off our tongue. But I'll never give it big ups to say that nigga is a safe word to use, because it's really not. But I don't think nigga have no kind of effect than female being called bitches and hoes all day.
Yeah.
I don't think it had no major domino effect in that. Yeah, my sister, she goes to college up there in Nashville. I don't know if she talk like that or not, but Lord knows, I hope I don't hear her talk like that. Because I would ask her, you know, what the fuck wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Where you learn that language from? Because one thing I say to my mama now, I ain't never heard my mama talk like that now. I ain't never heard her talk like that. If she did when we wasn't around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I never heard her talk like that. You know, so it's like anything for a woman nowadays, whether it's tattoos or anything, you know, it's always going to relate over sexualized, especially that tramp shit, that tramp stamp shit. Don't get me wrong, I love the tramp stamps. I'm just curious where the fuck it came from. Why do y'all name it tramp stamps? And then Andrea said that's where the man comes in. Wow. Okay. Hey, like I say, whatever floats your boat, babe. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. But by you saying it now, I'm not saying you, but for a female that says that where a man comes in, then what's they telling me that you're not using protection?
Well.
Right. If that's where a man comes in on your tramp step, that means you're not using protection. Now, unless he just taking a rug off and just pouring this shit on you or something, which they sound disgusting, saying it like that. But you know, unless he just taking he just taking a color off and pouring this shit on you. I mean, that shit just sounds disgusting. You saying that, so I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that subject. Andrea B said, "Oh, who you saying that to, Chris? I missed that, and that's why it's called a tramp step." What I'm saying, what to, Andrea? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the protection? She talking
Probably
about
like either protection or like the explanation of those tramp stamp, I guess.
Yeah, I was asking with who started tramp stamp and you were saying something about that's when me and Con made or something. So I'll try to see where you coming from. Hey, Damie Day, you know what? That's what I'm saying. It is, bro. I have no problem with it. It is. It is. Real talk. I had no problem with it, but my thing is, where did the word tramp stamp come from? Where did the name of it come from? So I'm not gonna deny that, brother. Tramp stamps are, he said tramp stamps are sex when you hit it from the back and you see the tattoo, you got a real tramp.
I guess that's the answer to the question.
You know what? I guess that sums it up. Oh, so Nata said she put it in the chat. So let me see what Nata said.
She talked about that earlier on because I think it had something to do with having loose morals. She did talk about that earlier on.
Oh, Eric, I didn't even know you responded, bro. Hold on. So, I mean, I'm saying, y'all, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. It's not nothing wrong with it because I actually like them. It's just the name that gets me, tramp stamp. There go my sweetheart, peaceful. Hey, babe. I said, read back to what?
Somebody trying to call me now? What in the world's going on?
Read back to what,
on my side over here.
Probably because you in a hangout. Eric looked like he tried to call people in a hangout.
Yeah, which is I'm not sure why he's calling on this side of the coin, but I don't know.
Wait a minute, they saying somebody over here in my hangouts in the video.
Yes, I seen two of them out there, like saying I think that the one call I think Eric was trying to do is like it's like the Chris Torrance show, and then the other one has you, Chas, and let's see. Yeah, and it says I'm in the call right now, so I don't know. It's like a separate call.
Tracy, do me a favor. Put that. I know what you're talking about. Put that comment in there again because I'm not sure if I can catch it. Yes, peaceful. We talk about tramp stamps right now.
A little off topic.
Yeah, a little off topic.
Your friends at Nell said, "Oh." Janelle does get that way every now and then in these chats, so just don't be surprised. So don't be afraid. It does go a little left every now and then.
No. I don't think she talk about that. She know where I'm coming from on this. She know where I'm coming from. She know what's up because me and her be talking about it sometime. Oh, Peaceful said she got one. Oh shit! Man.
Okay, Sookie.
Oh, Sookie now. Hey, y'all, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it at all because I quite love him myself. I quite love. Oh, Janelle said she had one, but I guess she said it's not for their purpose for the kids we put on her back. I hope that's not for their purpose. But I'm saying, like I said, I had no problem with tramp stamps. I'm just trying to find out, where the name tramp stamp come from. Why would you want to get some on you that would try to label you as a tramp? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Eric,
somebody started.
Eric, I added you to the hangout, bro.
Is Aaron coming back? I haven't seen him in a minute. I wonder what the heck is going on with him.
Yeah, he came on the last show.
I think I missed him.
Yeah, I'm here now. Appreciate it.
Oh, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh, good. Eric made it. What's going on, Eric?
Yeah, I think Julio want to get on too. So let me see if I can get him on here.
Yeah, ask him if he got the book. Ask him if he got the book.
Yeah, Julio got the book.
John.
Oh, okay. Tracy said she put in the comment section. She explained why they named your tramp stamp. Okay. I always play back my shows, so when I get a chance to, I go back and play it back and see what you said. Yo, Eric, do me a favor, bro. Can you hear me? I mean, let me pop down, man, so I get two squares, man. Get some new squares. Get a couple of down so I get some new squares. Man.
Cigarillos.
Yeah, you come cigarillos.
Hey, Chris, the check is in the mail.
I appreciate it.
Good evening.
Yeah. Hey, as soon as I get it, man, so I'm gonna go give me a couple of squares. Give me a couple of squares, man. It's a square. It's a cigarette.
Get a little bit of liquor.
David Dame said it started with white girls. You know what? I think it did too, bro. I think that's because back in my days when I used to watch porn and whatnot, those the main ones I used to see it with. So, you know, but I want y'all to get it understood, you know, I have no problem with them. I think they sexy. I really do. I even think paw prints on the legs is sexy. Chassie said to me, she said they're not sexy. She said, I don't know, how can you not say the paw prints on the thighs is not sexy? This shit is sexy as hell to me.
It's like a different look, like something that's totally different than what you're used to seeing, and like, you know, like all the different things that you see. It's like it's a little different, you know. Just it's all not about older. It's all not to be older. That's all it is.
Right, just like on a dark skinned woman, them paw prints. I think that's where it looks sexy at the most when you got a dark skinned chick and it got the paw prints on their legs. Man, that shit is fucking sexy to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can disagree with that all you want to, man. Paw prints is sexy as fuck to me. I don't give a damn.
I wrote in the chat that they can be okay. I mean, I get you, what you're saying before the tramp sex can be sexy, but like I said, there are some ugly ones too.
Exactly.
Right. Well, if Chris Thorne's hang out, bro, I won't be able to see it right now unless it's just pop up on my screen. So I'll check. Well, then, I got the notifications cut out right now anyway, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want my show.
No, it was the show itself, YouTube.
Wait a minute, you post something on YouTube already?
Yeah, in the.
It let you do that?
Yeah, in the chat.
Oh, the chat. Damn, my fault, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about? The show ain't even over yet. Damon Dane said, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying I'm posting it there. So, but like I said, I'll try and get on camera and I can show you mine. I have only one tattoo, but I can try and show you mine and
that's okay, brother.
That's another
that's
thing.
Okay. That's okay, brother.
That's another thing I said that if you're gonna get a tattoo, get something that's personal to you and something, not some kind of writing on you, but more like a symbol or a picture or something like that, that have some meaning to you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. You know, as far as dating a female, I wouldn't get no female that I'm dating name on me because, like I said, we break up. You know, there's gonna be a permanent mark unless I want to go through the laser surgery to get it removed. So if I'm gonna get anybody on me, it's gonna be a seed that I produced. You know, it's gonna be a seed that I produced. So it's not gonna be it's not gonna
write on your body. It's gonna be a problem because you have to live with it forever. So if you have something that's symbolic, you know. Right.
And me personally, if it's my baby, that's something symbolic to me because that's my blood. You know, like I said,
your child.
Whether she's here or not, there's still gonna be a symbol of me. That's gonna be my legacy. You know, so I would get that tattoo on me. Somebody said a family member too. Yeah, that too. You know, so let me read Tracy. She said she put it in the chat again. I just got a notification saying Pandora's on the panel. Is she? Because I'm not looking at the.
Yes, she is.
I know.
All right.
Hey, Pandora.
How you doing, honey?
All right.
How you doing, honey?
Sorry, I'm a little shiny. I just got done taking a shower and conditioning and all that jazz, so I would probably look.
So she wasn't joking when she said she had to do her hair.
Yeah, because I got to put conditioner in it, and it's long and curly, so I got to take care of it.
Yeah, but you know the joke, man. You know the joke when someone really don't want to talk about something, they say, "Oh, I don't have time. I have to do my hair."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't want to go on a date because I have to wash my hair tonight. Really? Wow.
Oh, crumbs. I'm still hearing that nonsense.
Hey, let me read out what Tracy said. Tracy said, Chris, it's the location of the tech biker chicks. Have them there, and we're riding on an HD. Guys, bike, you can see it. And chicks who hang with their biker were called tramps. Oh, I learned a little history today. You know what? She right, because shit.
Yep.
That's what I see. You know, you see, we see a woman ride on the back of the truck. 9 times 10, her shirt gonna be raised up a little bit, just low enough where you can see the tattoo. Like I said, shit sexy as hell to me. I got no problem with it. So you know, it's all good. I just hate the name of it, tramp stamp. You know, I hate the name of it. You know, but I guess I read it to say tramp stamp and bitch stamp.
Yeah.
I read it say tramp stamp. I read it say tramp stamped and bitch stamp. You know, I think I respect him more better if he doesn't say bitch stamp. But I say her mom is doing better if I read that right. I just seen it somewhere.
Yeah, while you're looking, I'll try and show you the one I have on my right hand.
Okay, Dame, he said a chest tattoo on a woman is not sexy. It's like the mark of a beast. Damon, as far as that goes,
you can go in different directions on that one.
Different directions and that. Now the problem I got with the chest tattoo, here's my problem with that. If you in a place of business and you working there, and you know you wearing a shirt or a dress, the breast thing is kind of cut low. Customers gonna see all that. They gonna see that. And me personally, I think that's inappropriate. That's just me.
I don't know if you guys caught it, but mine is on my right hand. So regardless, if I'm not wearing gloves, everyone's gonna see it. But it's small. It's like a coin, you know. So.
Gotcha. I got
and
you.
It's a picture.
But see, the thing with me about chest tattoos, like I said, I have no problem with them at all. But it's like when you get them like in an open where they can see it, if you in a place of business, and if I'm a customer, especially in the doctor office, and I'm a customer, and you the secretary, and that's the first thing I see is this big tattoo in between your breasts. You know, I think they're just unprofessional to me.
It is unprofessional.
Right. I think it's unprofessional. I really do. But that's where you, I guess, protected under the Discrimination Act. I guess can nobody discriminate you for that? I don't know, but I don't think.
No. What? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Just a minute. Now, I don't think if I ran a place of business, like a doctor office or a lawyer office or something, that I want my customers coming in, and that's the first thing they see is this big old mark on you between your breasts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. I really don't think that's appropriate, you know, for a public place like that. I really don't think it's appropriate, period, when you're in a place of work. And this is all they see right here.
Let me put it like
you know,
a woman has like a really beautiful body, but she's overly tattooed. She immediately, in my book, she becomes more ugly because she's gone too far with it.
You know, it's funny you just said that, Julio, because Fred just said face tattoos are so sexy.
Psych.
I'm gonna say, I don't know where you got that from.
I don't know what she's thinking about that there, but I think she might have been drinking a little bit. She might be a little sick today. That's what that is.
Dude,
but no.
Right. No dude or no woman should tat their fucking face up. That is awful to me. That's terrible to me. Should no woman, I mean, because I'm like this. The chicks that we just talked about, you know, that did the shooting can on outside the car or whatever. Before, I think they showed some pictures before she had the tattoos on her face. Not a bad looking girl.
Right.
Not a bad looking girl at all.
Well,
you know, but now you got this shit on your face. You just fucked your whole face up. You just fucked it up. Go ahead, Payne.
No, well, I was gonna say the thing about tattoos in the workplace is it's not discrimination because most places of business have a uniform or they have a way that they want you to dress, and they list that in there that, you know, you're not to show your tattoos and things like that. So if you're walking around, if you're a chick and you're walking around with a low cut top and you've got tattoos on your breasts, they can ask you to cover up or write you up. So you know, so it's not, and some people I've ran into some people who try to say, oh, it's discrimination, things like that. But the tattoos and the piercings and all of that, that's an alternative lifestyle.
DJ, do me a favor. Hold on, Pan. DJ, do me a favor. Get this jackass right back, man. Get his ass up out of there, bro.
Got him.
Block him. Don't delete his man. Just block him.
All right, I'll find him. I'll get rid of him.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Pam. My fault.
Oh, he says Sacktown, and I'm like, please don't ruin my beautiful, wonderful city, sir, with your BS, because all Sacramentans are not like you. Thanks. Anyway.
Blizzard, see ya.
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
But they try to say discrimination and things like that, but it's kind of like the gay and lesbian thing and all of that. If that's your life away from the work, fine. But you don't have the right to bring it to the workplace and throw it on the table and make everybody deal with it. And unfortunately, a lot of people like to do that. Whatever it is that they're into, they like to throw it in your face. And I wanted to say something about what you were saying before about the language. My dad taught me that words are powerful. And when you come across someone who says, "Oh, words don't mean anything," and they're using those terms, it's because they're not a person and they don't know who they are. When you get accustomed to letting people address you other than your name or with those slang adjectives, then you are allowing yourself to be submerged into an alternative lifestyle. Before you know it, you're so far deep into it that you can't climb out of it. And your whole life becomes that way because you're entertaining that nonsense.
Yeah, speaking of which, Pat, exactly. Where does your nick come from? Because obviously I know your name. We talked on the thing. So, but where does the nick come from? Because I know Pandora had 1 box, but what about these 7 boxes?
Oh, I just added that because 7's a heavenly number. 7, heaven, it's a heavenly number, and in my ideal, there's not just 1 box. There are 7 that nobody wants to talk about. You know what I mean? It's just something I kind of made up. It goes along with a short story that I wrote. So.
Desi said, "Titty tattoo lives matter."
Yeah.
Oh my God, 7 is heaven. 7 is heaven. All right, Josh.
Well, let me put it like this: I got my tattoo because, at the time I thought I wanted it and I needed it, but also at the same time, it's the same place where my grandpa had a tattoo, so it's also in a way to honor him.
Yeah.
Well, you know that in the military, I don't know, back in the 80s anyway, when I was in the military, having a tattoo was considered to be destruction of government property. But having
again?
Destruction of government property for having a tattoo.
Wow.
That's true. That's true.
And that's if you got a tattoo when you were in the service, or if you already had a tattoo before you joined.
Well, it's definitely if you got one after you joined.
Yeah, especially that, I would think. But that's in America, so luckily that's not the case here.
Hey, hold on, Leo. Peter Johnson said her dad told her once, "Do you want people to think you're from the gutter? Then speak like a lady." You got a good dad, Peaceful. You got a good dad if he told you that.
Yeah, my dad would tell me. My dad would tell me we don't live in a cesspool. And when you leave the house and you conduct yourself in a foul way, people are going to think you live in a cesspool.
Exactly.
So you can't complain when they treat you that way.
See, now by Peaceful just saying that, it does go to show me that if the women especially have fathers in their life, they get a whole different outlook. They act different.
Yeah.
They don't act hoish.
Totally different.
They don't act hoish. They don't act thuggish. But now you got some that just be raised by their mother that don't act that way as well. But I think the percentage is small. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. A couple of years ago, I was at work, and I think it was prom night for these girls and these guys. And I remember hearing some loud music while I was at work. So I looked out the window. This guy had his door open, and he had the music playing. And these girls in the middle of the street was dancing. I said, nothing wrong with that. But I seen one of them literally pull her skirt up and start twerking. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Oh my God!" And then cars was coming down to see why they was doing that. I said, well, I can, where that's gonna go. You know, I mean, I understand we get silly sometimes, but I think as a lady, you know, you gotta be careful with you when you're doing it. You know, they don't look good on it. It's just like a dude, if he take his dick out and start slanging it in the middle of the street. Who would do that? I mean, who would do that?
Well, I that's one of the big reasons why, like, I love Dave Chappelle. To me, he's a great, one of our great national treasures. But you know, I love the stand-up that he did where he says, you know, when he talks about women, and he's like, you know, women. He's like, women. I'm all for, you know, women's rights, and women can dress the way they want. But you know, when you dress a certain way, you're gonna get a certain response. He's like, you know, if you dress like a whore, then you're gonna get treated kind of like that. He's like, that's like going up to an officer. That's like going up to somebody who's dressed like an officer, and they're like,
right,
just because I'm dressed this way, like what?
Exactly. It's exactly no accountability. And Pan, I'm glad you said it, because in your opinion, you think that they do that, but then when you say something about it, they act like you're wrong. You say something about it, because I'm a fair believer. If you don't want nobody to say nothing about it, don't show it. They're just like, to me, a stripper. You know, of course, if a man like what he see, he's gonna want to touch. So if you bouncing it, touch.
It's all a part of that dysfunctional feminism narrative of I can do whatever I want, I can say whatever I want, and you can't say anything to me, and you can't be negative. If you ever notice with a lot of these groups, whether it's feminists or Black Lives Matter or LGBT, it's all about going against conventional norms. And so being accountable and being responsible goes against is what we should be conventionally. So they have to have something that goes in the opposite direction of that. And you know, it's all down to that chaos theory, that anarch theory. You know, I can do whatever I want and say whatever I want. Well, if you do this, this and this happens. It doesn't matter. True freedom means that I should be able to do whatever I want. And that's why they do that.
Preach it.
Like I got into an argument with my 20-year-old cousin recently because I found out that she's doing some things that she shouldn't be doing, and I'm praying. And there's no point in me telling my mother or telling her mother, because people are just kind of like, you know, my mom can only do so much, and then her mother is already like, well, you're 18, that's not my problem. So, you know, she's like telling me, I'm talking to her about right and wrong, and she's like, well, you know, the stuff you're saying makes sense, but you have to understand there's this thing called perspective. And you know, your perspective is not necessarily everybody's perspective. And I said, I'm going to stop you there. I don't want to hear that liberal feminism hippy dippy bullshit. Okay, because if you're going to entertain that, then what you're telling me is that I can have the perspective to rape a baby. I can have the perspective to go, you know, knock an old lady in her head and take her purse, because by my perspective, I should have the right to do that. So we're not going to do that. There is a right and there is a wrong. And I went through everything that the women in my family have done, and I'm like, do you think it's right or wrong? And I nailed her to the conversation, and she kept wanting to, like, you know how like Black people do this a lot, but especially women, you know how they don't answer a question directly and they try to ask you another question.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I love you, but I had a father, so I know that shit doesn't work. You didn't have a father, so I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna answer the question yes or no. You're gonna answer the question yes or no, or get off the phone.
You know, you're right.
Like your father came out of you on that one.
You know, and you're right. You know, I don't know why we do that. When we get asked a question, we answer a question with a question. The craziest shit I ever see. I'll get to that too.
It happened, had it happen. Yes.
What's up, Carlotta? I ain't seen you in a while.
Starscream, what's going on with you?
Hey,
I see you in there.
Yeah, I see. What's up? Yeah, it's like it's just like sometimes you ask a question, be like, say it again, you know, damn well I heard what you said. That mean I'm trying to come up with something. Say it again. Nigga, I'm right here by your ear. How the fuck you didn't hear what I just said? All right, back your ear. But she ain't lying. But she ain't lying though, man. You know, we do that. I'm getting to that too. You know, I'll ask a question with a question. Hey, Chris, son of so-and-so. Well, let me ask you this. Nigga, answer my question first. You know, man.
Answer
so
the first
you know,
question.
and then I answer yours, man. That's all what it's all about. So, yeah, man. When I saw that, man, I should have shook my head. I said, well, you know, you doing that now. I'm not gonna say that it's a bad future coming for you down the road. You know, maybe you're just doing it to have fun, or maybe you're already just sexually active. I don't know. You twerking don't mean that you're actually sexually active. I don't think it means you is, you know.
But it still sends out the wrong
yeah,
message.
it does. It does send out the wrong message, you know. Especially with these young dudes, you know. Shit, you got so many young teenagers out here, you know what I'm saying, fucking better than us, man. They fucking better than us.
Yeah, but to add on to what Pans was talking about, though, I think that just pretty much talked about what we're talking about in the for the actual topic right now. Though it's like saying people in their excuses and BS and the rhetoric. That was dead on right there, Pans.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
Oh, Erica.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, like, I always love your videos, and I always, you know, share your videos in your live shows and stuff. And this show really hit home a lot, and I was like sending it out to like all my family members, especially the ones that I'm not speaking to anymore. And I'm like, you need to see this, because I would get into these conversations and I would find myself having a circular conversation, and I as myself, I can't do that because it drives me up the wall. You know, so the stuff that you were talking about, they would say that.
Ooh, who is that?
Is that me?
Okay, somebody got to turn off their YouTube back there.
Yeah. Hey, turn off the YouTube.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He logged in twice. You logged in twice. That's why I was doing it. But you got one of them logins.
Yeah. Turn off that YouTube back there, Beat.
There you go.
Yeah, it was moving a little bit fast for me. Sorry about that, guys.
No problem, man. Well, I appreciate that, Payne. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you like the work. You know, I'm trying to do it more often, you know, instead of just trying to do it at random, man. I'm really trying to get a set schedule where I can do it at least twice a week, if not 3 times a week. But for now, you know, I just when I get a topic, you know what I'm saying? I just come on up with it and just go live with it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Black, you black some bitch. You black some bitch. He said this sign came from Chris Gap.
Jack there.
What?
He always says some of the outlandish nonsense that would just make you laugh. Hey, but you know what? I can't even get mad at Black, man.
Now I figured everything out.
I fuck with Black.
Napoleon complex, so he makes up for it with the jokes. So that's what it is.
I just wanted to try with the new laptop to see if the sound improves.
Right. So, yeah, Pandora. So, I'm glad you did. You know what I'm saying? That's probably where most of the people came from, your family, man, because we was up to almost 30 earlier.
Nice.
You know, we was almost up to 30. We're 18 now, so it's all good. Hey, Pan, I'm with you too. I'm with you too, Pan. I actually hear my voice too. I hear how my voice sounds.
What are you talking about? Your voice is awesome.
Because I'm seeing the YouTube on my TV is
your voice is awesome. Smooth's voice is awesome. Like, what do you guys like? What? Come on now.
Oh, you such a tease.
It's true though.
Nah, but Pans, try having a voice that like tends to go up and down, and like say certain days it like sounds like it's deeper than Atlantis, but then the other days it sounds like you're almost high pitched. That's where I go through all the time.
And to repeat what I said, you black some bitch. You black some bitch. You black some bitch. You black some bitch.
Oh, good grief.
They go peaceful. She flirting again. She flirting. She said, "Chris, smooth voice, cute face. Oh, you like that shit, man? Oh, okay, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up. I got
some love
got it from
bro.
my mama. Yeah, got it from my mama."
By the way, guys, does anyone know how to adjust the volume in the Hangouts?
Do what?
You got to go to the settings in your Hangouts. You got to go to the settings and you can adjust it from there. It has like a screen that has like the volume and like your camera and some other stuff on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, my man Danny showed up. He another one to be saying some crazy shit. I don't even understand what the fuck Danny be talking about.
Oh yeah, he goes in like the Miami style right there. So
Danny for
you
sure
gotta like
he said family came up with excuses for Christmas dinner. Nah, not for New Year's. I'm yanking their pants up to their ears and slapping them in the Uber if anyone slips again.
That's how you do it.
He's about to kick them bad boys out. I'll give him that.
Danny, you know what, Danny? Let me say this, Danny. You know, you don't got too many people like we was growing up that come together on holidays like that anymore. We don't have too many people that does that. But for some reason, 4th of July, New Year's be the main 2 days that they come around. You know why? Because it's barbecue and it's liquor.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's barbecue and liquor. July the 4th is barbecue. They can get drunk.
And beer.
New Year's, yeah, beer too. New Year's, barbecue, you get drunk. 2 days, you got liquor. You gonna have niggas coming from everywhere because they want their liquor. And then probably the 2 days you ain't gotta worry about the squares because they probably already got their squares for their day. Because they probably hit their homeboys up. Hey man, you going to Chris Thorne party? Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to the store. I mean, look, them bought a couple dollars, man. It's like it's some squares. Some squares.
ready to eat you out of house and home too.
You got a house and home, so they want a couple of dollars, so get some squares. Get some squares, man. I mean, you got some cigarillos. I'm like, no, man, I broke his head, man. I could ask you for $5, man. Damn, nigga, you ain't never got no money, man. Man, come on, man. You know what I'm good for, man. Let me get a couple of cigarillos. Get a couple of cigarillos, man. Let me get a 40 ounce. Get a 40 ounce too, man. Niggas are the most begging motherfuckers out of MC. Niggas beg so fucking much. I never seen niggas beg so fucking much, man. Nice and say, okay, bro, you know what? I fucks with you. So I'm gonna do this for you, bro. And you literally tell these motherfuckers, I'm not giving you shit else, man. So stop fucking asking. That shit goes in one ear, come out the other. Because they're gonna ask you again the next day. Hey man, can I borrow $2, man?
Yeah.
Did I just tell you don't ask me for shit anymore? Did I just tell you to ask for nothing anymore? That shows you they don't give a fuck.
Because the
fact that you cool, you supposed to support their habits.
Yep.
But now DJ, like me and you talked earlier, and I forgot this. I've got this. When you do shit for them, and they make the arrangement, hey, okay, let me borrow this, man, and I'll pay it back to you.
Like, what the?
Are you sure you're gonna pay it back this day? Yeah, man, I got you, bro. I got you, man. All right. That day come. Now, this is how I do it. I don't know how everybody else do it. This is how I do it. If I let you borrow some money, you're gonna pay it back, and I go come on you in that day. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Right.
I'm gonna at least give you a day or two to see if you gonna man up or woman up, and at least give me a phone call or text and say, hey, I don't have it, bro. Can I have an extra week or something? Again, we talking about niggas. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna avoid your phone call. They're gonna avoid your text.
Like the plague.
They're gonna avoid your text. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I've been calling to text you, man. Yeah, man, I've been busy. Yeah, how the fuck you busy and you ain't working? How the fuck you busy?
Busy ducking, dodging. Go ahead, Pat.
How the fuck you busy and you ain't working? Busy doing what? Sleeping?
Yeah. Or if you have a conversation with them, you're bothering them.
Exactly.
You need to understand that they're going through something. What's wrong with you? Why are you bothering them?
Exactly.
That's what me and Chris was talking about this morning. It's more like when you ask for your own money back, it's more like you're bothering them and they get mad at you for asking for something that
they
they
mad.
bought.
That's what I'm saying. These niggas get mad when you ask for your fucking money back. Like, damn, man, I said I'm gonna pay you back, bro. Hey, hold up, dog. Hold up. First of all, man, take the bass out your fucking voice, nigga, because you didn't say that when you asked to borrow the money.
Mm-hmm.
So why you got the fucking bass in your voice now?
I knew a guy.
Calm that shit down, nigga. Because you weren't acting like that when you asked for the fucking money. But you get mad for some shit that you owe me. How the fuck that works? That's what I'm saying. You please, you like James Brown. Please. Like James Brown.
I knew a guy who he kept borrowing money to people, and especially one person. And when he told me, that person actually owed him like 3,000-4,000.
Wow.
And
no, man,
he never got it back, as far as I know.
Never will.
My thing is this, man. If I'm letting you borrow money and you haven't paid me back, man, I'm not going to come let you borrow money and accumulate a bill. I can't.
Yeah, and I mean, if it was 200 or 400,
I can't do it. Yeah, now if it gets up to 100, if I'm letting you come and borrow money and it get up to $100, then it's obviously you're not going to pay me back. You ain't doing but accumulating the bill, and I'm just a collection agency then, and you're not going to pay it back. So, no. So that's why I say now in that video, now you're going to earn money from me. I'm not letting you borrow shit. Borrow means pay back. And you know you ain't working, how the fuck you going to pay it back if you're not working?
Right.
So you're going to earn your fucking money. Nigga come rake my leaves, take out the garbage, bust some soap suds, wash my car, something. Something.
Well,
hence the title. Hence the title. People in their bullshit excuses and rhetorics.
Bullshit excuses. There you go. Bullshit excuses and rhetoric. Because I let boss money, and he like, hey, man, can I borrow about $30, man, so I get $1,000.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, in my currency.
Hold on, Julio. And that's what I did. And I asked him. I said, dude, are you sure you're gonna have this money back on the day you say you're gonna have it back? Because it wasn't like I was hurting for the money. I mean, shit, that money, little money I gave him, I mean, I made it right back the next day. But it's the principle of it that you need my finances to help you get whatever you needed to get.
Right.
Now check this out. He did that shit. Perfect example. Over $30 fucking. I gotta hunt you down, motherfucker, for over $30 for a whole fucking week. You avoiding phone call, text and shit, a whole fucking week for $30 fucking.
Yeah, because people said it's like they don't like people bad, so that's why they avoid you, which is a good point.
Exactly. So I'm gonna tell you what this motherfucker did. When I finally seen him, you know, this nigga had weed on him. He get ready to roll weed.
What?
Get ready to roll weed. And I looked at him. I said, "Nah, you mean to tell me, bro, in my fucking face, you can't pay me my money back, but somehow you had money to get weed?"
Yep.
How that make sense?
Yep.
And then on top of that, he didn't give all my money back. He only gave me a portion of it back.
I believe it.
Yep.
And when he did that, man, that was my wake-up call. Hey, no more borrowing money from me. Any money I give anybody, you're gonna earn it. I'm not letting you borrow shit.
Well, it's right up there with the whole, like, when somebody's dishonest, or if they're in a relationship and they cheat, and then they get caught and they have the audacity to get an attitude and be upset with you because you caught them in the lie.
Yeah.
It's the deflection.
Or they ask the person, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they are. But then they're just trying to find ways of getting out. That's all it is.
Now I gotta say that.
Oh, fair right.
I never
fair right. First said, word to the wise, if you ever want to get rid of someone, just loan them money. Yeah.
Exactly. She's exactly right on that one. Because you sure as heck will never see them again.
But you know what? You got two sides of the card, you know what I'm saying? Don't give them money, they'll leave too. Don't give them money, they leave too. Because think about it, you got people nowadays come around you because they want something.
Yeah.
They don't come around to see how you doing. Are you sick? Are you hungry? Do you need me to buy you a sandwich or something? They don't come around and do that. They come around because they want something from you. And it's funny how they do it because they have a full-fledged conversation with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And after the conversation,
that's when it comes up.
Here come. Let me ask you for a favor. Man. What's that?
Like a little kid trying to tuck their dad into a drum set. They have
to negotiate to get into it.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's negotiation.
Like, so how's it
That's
going,
right.
Dad?
Y'all
You're looking good
can't,
there. Can I have a
y'all
drum
can't
set?
tell me, y'all can't tell me that I'm lying, man. And y'all know what? Your family members are the worst motherfuckers to live borrowing anything because them motherfuckers feel like that they your family members. They can just take whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand how family members feel like they can take whatever they want from you and treat you any way that they feel like.
Exactly.
Because you're family.
Because you're family. That's what it is.
Yeah, like if you have family members that are nice to you, wouldn't you want to do everything to be nice and respectful to them? Oh no, because they're like, oh no, you have to be nice to me. And I have a lot of family members that are getting a rude wake-up call. No, I don't. I don't have to have anything to do with you.
Exactly.
True that.
Exactly. Real talk. We ain't heard Mr. Eric talk, man. Mr. Eric, I'm gonna give you a chance to say something, bro. What you got to add on to what we saying, bro? Because this crazy shit.
Well, I can tell you. I mean,
as a matter of fact, I'm gonna dip off for a minute so y'all carry on, man. I gotta go get me a couple of new squares, so I'll be back. I'll be right back, y'all.
Oh, good grief, Mr. Eric, do your thing. Take the floor.
Yeah, man, I had to chase down. I hate to call it brother nigga, but they act like a nigga with that, you know. And I had to chase. And this is one of my fellow Marines, okay. And he was in the same unit with me, but then he went. But then he got transferred to another unit. But anyway, before that, okay, he asked me to borrow a C note.
Oh no.
I said okay. I said okay, brother. I'm gonna give you the C note because I know that you get paid just like I get paid. And when you get paid, I want my money back. Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. Okay. So next payday came, didn't see him. Then I had to find out what unit he was in and go search him out. Okay. So I crept up on him and said, yo, brother, with you know, okay, you supposed to pay me this back already. All right, man. I write your check, man. Write your check. Okay. Now, he wrote a check. Okay. I tried to cash it. You know what they told me?
It bounced.
It bounced. Insufficient funds. So I went back to him. I showed him the check. I canceled the check. I said, hey, all right now, nigga. I want my money cash right motherfucking now. And if you don't, then I have to go and talk with your company commander. And you don't want that.
Yeah.
Because if I do that, you're fucked, and you know it.
Yeah, he's gonna be embarrassed at least.
Well, no, he's not gonna be.
It'll be more than that.
It's gonna be more than that. Okay, because because thing about it,
that's why I said at least.
Yeah, I mean, in the military, the military is one of the most conservative organizations there is in the U.S. Ain't nothing liberal about the military. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you deal with situations like this, whether you owe cash or whatever the case may be, okay, the person who is the antagonist, for example, that nigga owe me money, if I would tell his company commander about it, it would deal harshly with him. At the least, he would get company office hours, which means he would lose liberty time, and also he would lose some cash. Okay, so he didn't want that. So anyway, he finally paid me, and everything was cool. One of the most horrific situations I ever heard about. Now check this out, because this is so shameful for me to say, but this is what happened. One night in the summertime, my cousin, one of my male cousins, okay, and his so-called homie, do you know that those two niggas came up to my grandmother's fire escape on the 6th floor, the top floor of the building that she lived, the apartment building that they both lived in. They live on the same floor. This nigga lived right across the hall from my grandmother, him and his mom. Okay, you know that him, my cousin, first cousin, and this other nigga actually tried to get inside the gate to my mother's window, my grandmother's fire escape window, trying to rob my grandma. I had to hear that shit from my grandmother. She was furious. My uncles were ready to kill this nigga. But
yeah, I don't know how old your grandmother was.
She talked him out of it. But they were ready to kill him.
Yeah,
and if I would have been there,
Lord have mercy.
And if I would have been there, okay, I probably would have went to jail because I would try my best to kill them both.
Yeah, like I said,
much.
I don't know how old she was at the time, but if she had a clean record and all, she would just, if that was me, I would just go out and get a gun and, you know.
Well, my grandmother's not going to get no gun. She's not going to do that. Okay, if anything, what she'll do is, if the situation is really seriously, really dangerous, before she calls the cops, she would call my uncles, her sons. They can scrap. They know punks, and they willing to kick ass. Full stop. Before she actually goes to the cops. But when they heard this, and they was ready to snatch his ass up because he was a young boy, what, 16, 17 years old. Decided that, hey, no, I'm going to talk with his mama, and correct the shit. But and my grandmother was very matter of fact about what she said and how she acted. Okay. But anyhow, that type of shit happened. And there was no excuse for that. And then what happened? He ends up in one of these group prison homes for boys up in the Bronx. And my auntie, his mother, and my uncles were going to visit him, and she said, Eric, you wanna come with me to visit your cousin Randy? And I started to say, hell no. But the only reason why I went was she asked me to go. My uncles were willing to go, so I said, okay, I'll go. And that was the last time that I see him. And I went that one time, and that was the last time I saw him.
But good on you for doing that, just because she asked you, regardless that the fact you didn't like the person. So.
Well, the thing about it was, no, I didn't like him. I didn't like him because I had.
But I'm saying that you were able to honor her request, so to speak.
Yeah, but I'm glad that it was only that one time, because I wouldn't have gone to see him again, and I would hate to have to stand in front of my auntie and tell her that how you expect me to go see this nigga son of yours who decides to go in with a total stranger, okay, and rob my grandma. And you live in the same damn building on the same damn floor right across the hall.
Yeah, I had something similar happen to me.
And this and
not family though, but a neighbor.
We're supposed to be family though. But see, we family, we first cousins. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was some horrific shit. I'm now when I think about it, I'm glad that I wasn't there. Because I'd have found some take his head off and his homie's head off too. But finally it came to a boil, and what happened was that my uncles and a close family friend of ours, another man, they actually went downstairs to this boy's home, my cousin's home. They went to his apartment. They snatched his ass out, and he got two older brothers. And so when they told him why they going to to snatch him out, okay, of course the brothers wanted to defend him. They beat him down, and they snatched his ass up, and they whooped on him too, and told him, hey, if you ever come anywhere near, but this is my uncles. If you ever come anywhere near my mother again, you ever come anywhere near darkening my mother's doorstep, okay, we'll put you in your grave. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Because it came to that. You know what I'm saying? And as far as my cousin was concerned, the best thing for him was for him to be put in that youth home for boys in the Bronx. That was the best thing for him. Because the thing about it is that all of us who knows him, we be getting him the side eye for the rest of his life. And he knows that. But anyhow, I mean, those are two situations that I got into where you talk about the bullshit rhetoric as far as borrowing the money and then trying to escape out of paying it back. And the other situation is where I don't know how the hell, I don't know if he temporarily went insane or what. But when your own family member comes to rob your grandmother, his great aunt, you live in the same building, you see each other every day. It's crazy, man.
I'm coming at the ass end. Did you say you got family members that stay in the same bed and they don't fuck with each other? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we have my grandmother and my aunt and my cousin, her son. Okay, they lived in the same building. My grandmother's long has passed since then, but at the time they were living in the same building, on the same floor, across the hall from each other. Do you know that this nigga and a perfect stranger, one of his homies, they temporarily lost their mind, had to be, but they came up and tried to rob my grandmother from outside her outside the window. They came up on the fire escape, okay? And my grandmother, she has a security gate, okay, across the window on the inside. And these two niggas, one my first cousin, okay, her nephew, tried to come in and rob my grandmother, man. You understand what I'm saying, man?
Sad.
And I'm like, I'm glad that now when I think about it, I'm glad that I was not there at that time. I feel bad for my grandmother, but at the same time, if I was there at that time, then I probably would have been sitting up in Rikers for a very long time, because both of them would be dead because I tried my best to kill them.
You know what? This the shit that I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said earlier, man, it doesn't make no fucking sense that we as a black community and family members, we don't come together to make shit good. We come together to make shit worse.
Yeah.
And that's sad, bro. You want to come in and rob your own people.
Yeah.
Your own fucking family members. I'm not surprised by this story, man. I'm not surprised by that because a lot of us like to take advantage of the older generation. You know, because I guess we feel like they so vulnerable that we can fuck them up. You know, when we get in and try to rob them. But shit, 9 days though, you come in the old folks' house, man, they got something for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got something for you, man. So you come in that motherfucker you want to, you know. But I think that's sad, bro, because like I said earlier, family members nowadays, they not here for you, man. They here to take from you, to see what you got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it when I was young teenager. I remember my grandmother. My grandmother was a linchpin to the family. Okay, my father's side, my grandmother, my father's side, she was a linchpin to the family. If anybody needed help, anybody needed advice or whatever, they come to Miss Cora. Okay, and of course they knew that my grandmas would help them out. Now, there's nothing I'm going to say to my grandmother to say that she didn't do it, because she knew the situations that they were in, and you know, she chewed their ass out first. And but at the same time, if they decide, well, they want to have an attitude, you know, or they want to ask me, you know, you're gonna leave me money or not, and she would look at them, you lost your mind, nigga. Your salary is twice as much as mine was at this highest point. Okay, you don't have money to pay your rent. You don't have money to pay electricity bill because you decided to go to Atlantic City to the casino. You decide, well, you know, damn paying the bills, I'm gonna go out and party. I'm gonna live a little. You gonna come in my face at my apartment, okay, seeking to borrow money from me, you have an attitude, you know what a door is. Don't let you the ass on the way out.
You know what? I think that's the stupidest shit right there. To take your fucking money for rent, car payment, insurance, and try to go to the fucking casino to see can you double up your money. That's the stupidest shit. That's the stupidest shit that I'd ever heard. And I don't respect nobody that does that.
Just want to point out, I noticed that Pan left, so I just want to say to her, hope you have a good night and hope you feel better.
Her head is hurting, so she just gonna listen.
It's like she ain't feeling too good right now, so at least she came in, so
that's
time
for coming
to
on. Yeah, thank you, Pam, for coming on. Say anybody else want to come on, just say so in the chat, and I put the link out there for you to get on. But I think that's the crazy shit that you take your money that you need for your bills, put it up at the casino. And I can see why people can get addicted at the casino, because I'm going to tell you now, probably back in 99 or 2000, the girl I was dating back then, we chose to go down there to the casino. Because usually when I go to the casino, I just go down there to eat. So I never just really down there to gamble. But we chose to go down there. And I was playing this little card game that they got at the bar table. It's a touchscreen card game. And I actually had won some money. I didn't know I would won some money. And I was finna play all this shit back. To my girl at that time. She said, you know what? I think that's your money that you're playing back. And it had a dispense button, so I dispensed the button, and all these coins and shit started falling down. I said, all right, cool. So we started walking around, and, man, the shit just got to me with shit. If I won on that, let me see if I can win here. Let me see if I can win there, man. And I promise you, she ain't even got the point said, nah, I ain't give you shit else. She said, we ain't gonna get addicted down here. And she was right, bro, because I almost got addicted just that fast, just for winning that little money that I did. For that little money I did. So I can see how people can't get addicted with the casino.
Yeah, man, because I'm sorry, go ahead and finish.
Bro, you go ahead.
Yeah, because I know I've been gambling, like, say, twice in Atlantic City, New Jersey, which is like one of the big casinos also. Believe me when I tell you, it's hard as heck to even win a little bit of money. And I think when one of my ex-girlfriends and I, we want to say maybe between the two of us, like say $300, like say $150 on my side and hers too. You know what we did once we won that money? Got the heck up out of Dodge.
Exactly, and that what my girl had to do to me, man. She was like, I'm not giving you no more coins. We finna get up out of here. And we can be using this money to get us on the eat. Get right, you know what I'm saying?
Because as fast as you get it, the faster you lose it. So it's like, it's like I get scared of that. So it's like if I'm winning money, I'm getting out of there. Like, I'll cash in. See you later. Give me my money. Bye-bye.
Exactly. So like I said, man, I can see how people can get addicted to that shit, man. But to take your bill money down there, no, not me. Casino ain't gonna give you no casino ain't gonna give you no place to stay.
But I want to touch something.
Unless you gonna pay to stay down there, but how you gonna pay to stay down there when you spent all your money?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
an expensive place to stay too. Trust me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can imagine.
But I want to touch on something that Eric said, but the other side of it, if you know what I mean, because he mentioned the C note. First off, in my currency, a C note, that's like $800 in my currency. So that's a lot of money,
Yeah.
So, but I have borrowed money. And I had this one friend, I always borrowed money from her. And she works in the city, she has a steady job, everything, and I always pay back, right? But at one point, you get to the situation where you have a difficulty, even if you always pay back, you have a difficulty looking them in the eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because if you have some sense of pride, you don't feel right about always being the one borrowing money, even though the one you're borrowing from has enough money, So you have to see the other side too. If you have that sense about you, that pride about you, you feel bad after some time.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true because in actuality, it's more like you'd rather be the lender than the borrower because being the borrower is like it sucks to hell. And like if anything, you have got the right attitude about it. It's like it's more lines. You don't really like looking at somebody in the face having to borrow money from them again, even though 9 times out of 10 they most likely will give it to you because they trust you. But on the other side of the coin, it's more like it's a pride issue because it's like, dang, I have to do this again, and I got to do it again, and I got to do it again.
And this is supposed to be my friend, and
it's a
it's
pain
hurting
after
the
a while.
friendship.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it puts a strain on because money and friends and money and family don't mix.
Exactly. Yeah, money
though, because she knew I would pay back, but for me to be able to continue the friendship, that's another story.
You know what? Money and people don't mix. Period. If you ask me, money and people don't mix at all. Period. Especially with niggas. I'm sorry, with niggas, money don't mix. Period. Because like we said earlier, man, a lot of people feel like they can take, they don't want to give back, and that's the problem. That's the problem. And then I don't make it so bad, man. We stay in the same city. I mean, what's the percentage that I'm gonna see you again? You trying to duck and dodge me about my money? Come on now.
99%.
We stay in the same city. Right. We stay in the same city and you dodging me about paying me back my money. So, it's just crazy. And like you said, again, the family members, they the worst, dude. They the worst. They the worst. So that's why now if I do borrow money from the family members, I make sure I pay it back because I don't want nobody to hold the shit on my head, man. I don't want to hear that shit all the time.
Yeah, because half the time you're going to see them. So it's like, why even duck and dodge? So it's like, just go ahead and give it right back to them. So that way, if you need it again sooner or later, you just gave them the money.
It's just like folks in a car. Your car is on a repo. They're going to find that motherfucker. I mean, they're going to find it in a place that you least expected.
Yeah.
And when you least expect, you be at work, you come outside, your shit gone, you don't see no glass on the ground, so who got it? The repo man.
Yeah.
You in the grocery store, and you're in the grocery store, you come out with all their groceries, your car gone, who got it? The repo man.
Yeah.
That would be like the worst day ever.
Exactly. Oh, and don't let a dude take a female on a date. And he know his shit is on the repo.
Ooh.
He's on the repo.
Lord have mercy.
He come out there, move with it, and shit go. He gonna try to play it off. Hey man, my car got stolen. She gonna be like, I don't see no glass none on the ground. Did you have somebody give you an extra key? You probably gonna lie and say, yeah, that's right. I did give somebody an extra key. And she gonna be like, call him up. He gonna be stalling like a motherfucker, man. He gonna be stalling like a motherfucker, man.
Make a phone call, Joe. I need a ride, something. Need a cab. I don't know, Uber, something.
Right. My thing is this, man. I think that's the most embarrassing moment right there. That your car's on repo and you on a date. Your shit get repo while you're on a date. Now you can't tell me, man. You can't tell me, a man ain't gonna feel shitty after that. If he don't, then he's somebody he truly don't give a fuck.
That joke is gonna feel like an ant after that. After that happens, I mean, like more than an ant. He ain't gonna want to have. He don't want to like look at her, much less talk to her. Don't even want to feel that she's near him. Nothing, because like that pride is shot then.
Exactly.
Yep, and he's gonna be paranoid as hell that she put him on blast.
Wow, man. You know what? And she's gonna do it. And you know what? That's one time I probably would give a female a pass if a nigga did that and she put him on blast. I won't mind if she do it because first of all, you stupid.
Yeah.
You stupid. You hit your car, but you ride around in this motherfucker like these folks is not looking for it.
Right.
When you get to their one destination, and I'm not wishing this on nobody. I hope nobody go on a date and they shit get told. I hope they don't, but hey, if you stupid enough,
stranger things tend to happen,
That's what I'm saying. But if you do go on a date and your shit on a repo, and your shit get repo while you're on a date,
Lord,
that's gonna be embarrassing. That's gonna be embarrassing that your girl had to call a ride for both of y'all to get home, and she gonna talk bad about your ass, but not in your face though. She still gonna be sweet. She gonna be like, that's okay. That's okay. Stuff happens.
For the
Stuff
moment.
happens.
For the moment.
For the moment. As soon as you leave, you gonna look up on Facebook and Twitter. Man, she gonna blast the fuck out of you.
I was just thinking the same thing. Facebook,
she gonna blast the fuck out of you. I just went out with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Before we went to the movie, he stopped at the store, got a couple loose squares, and we went to the movies.
Because you have to forgive me for asking a stupid question. But squares refers to paper or
cigarettes.
Ah, okay.
Cigarette.
Yeah, they call them squares. Some places call them squares. They call them squares. You know, she gonna say, nigga, stop at the store, got some squares. We rolling in this hot ass car. You know what I'm saying? When I say hot car, I mean a nice car. Right. Hot ass car. Mm-hmm. You know, we went here, went there. Tell me why the hell we go to the movies and this nigga shit get repo. She gonna be like, boy, I tell you niggas. And you know, and if she does that, man, I won't get upset at all for that. I wouldn't, because you stupid, man.
But you know what though? Don't let it get on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever the case may be, and start talking to some niggas though. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh man,
you know what niggas would do? Niggas would go see him. You understand what I'm saying?
Through. Me and pass go. Do not collect $200.
I know that's right. So that's why I say, man, it doesn't pay to flodge.
Me and Eric were talking in the chat before, and we're both smokers. I had this one friend. He would come by almost every day to and from wherever he was going, and he would bum cigarettes from me, or not cigarettes, because here we roll them by hand, you know. But he would come by every day, and so it got to the point where I actually realized, wow, this dude is actually smoking, because I smoke like 5 or 6 a day. So at the end of the week, at the end of the week, it figured out that he was actually smoking 1 day out of my own personal, you know, amount. So he was taking 1 day of smoking away from me, basically. And so at one point I said to him, because he was an African guy, and he always referred to me as brother, and I finally said to him, you only call me brother because you want something from me.
There you go.
Figured it out.
There you go. You picked it out already. But yeah, man. So that's why I say, man, hey, your car in the repo, man. Don't try to hide that shit, because they gonna get it one way or the other.
Oh yeah.
Either pay
that ever happens.
That's what I'm saying. Either pay your bill or get that motherfucker back, because I'm not gonna sit up here and just flodge or ride around in a car that I know is on the repo, trying to impress some gal.
If I ever get a car, I'm gonna get one that's so cheap that they won't be interested in taking it away from me.
Well, the best thing about that is, man, if you can, man, get a car from a private owner, someone just pay cash, man. You gotta worry about this shit no more.
Yeah. I saw the one that Tommy did about the guy who's in need of a car. That's amazing, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
he's man. Stolen more than that.
You know, so that's why I say, man, you know, we got to get it together, man. You know, we got to get out this mindset, you know, of convincing ourselves of bullshit. That's what we're doing lately, man. We convincing ourselves.
And stop trying to be nice to people as well, I think.
We convincing ourselves that we can't do better when we can do better. Like I said earlier about that jail shit, that ain't all the motherfucking no, man. We can do better, bro. It's just about us putting in the effort to do better. I give anybody if they trying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
I give anybody an effort who's trying.
Yeah.
But if you sitting back just waiting on shit to just fall in your lap, like shit supposed to come to you, then you fucking delusional.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You fucking delusional. You know, and like I said in that video, you know, you sit up there talking about you can't make no job hire you. You know, the logic of it, yes, you cannot make nobody hire you. You can't. But how the fuck you know they won't hire you unless you get off your ass and try?
That's right.
Your folks and school instill that in you when you go apply for a job. You can't just put in an application and say that's it. You can't do that. I say give them a couple of days or two. Me personally, I'm gonna blow them the fuck up. Hey, what's up, man? You got my application? We got to yet, Chris Thorne's. We looking through some others, man, but we get to you in a minute. All right.
Yeah, networking can be a good thing too.
Yeah, then let another day go by. Hey man, what's up, man? You got my application? Yeah, I think I just seen it, man. Give me a minute, man. Let me call you right back in about an hour. All right. They don't call him back in an hour. We call his ass back. It's all about ambition and letting them know that you want to work, that you want to do better, that you're trying to do something.
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
you do that, it tells them, okay, man, this dude really want to work. So let's see what he got to offer. Let's see what he got to offer, If he blowing us up like this, he wants to do something. Well, I go put in an application and say, all right, I did my duty for the day, and then we go home and play some Madden. I mean,
Yeah.
right, what I'm saying? I did my duty for the day, then we go home and play some Madden. And,
hey, it's become a cliche now for you guys who's American, but is it really that big, the Madden game?
It's huge.
It is.
Huge.
It's huge. It's huge. You know what I'm saying?
I never been into sports games. I don't know. I have a
Man,
golf
you're
game.
missing
that's
out. You're missing out. You're missing out, man. Yeah, and Chris, you hit the nail on the head about all this stuff here. It's more lines like it's a mentality that we do have to get rid of. And at the same time, though, people just have to want to do better because things are only going to get worse. And like the thing, with all of us, it's like, we've been instilled to where we have to earn what it is that we want. And we have to work to get what it is that we want also.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be sitting on our behinds. It's just like you say, though, it was like the Atlantic City's casino ain't going to have a place to stay for us. Heck, there's got a whole bunch of homeless shelters, but at the same time, though, those get a little crowded once it starts to get cold outside, if you know what I mean. And then at the same time, it's like, okay, people do certain things because they feel they can do things also. And like in this case here with the topic, is like they feel that they can do all this BS and then have all these excuses because they feel that they can have it. But at the same time, the one thing about excuses is eventually you're going to have to like look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, there's no more excuses. You got to do something or this is what's going to happen to you. I mean, in my own lifetime, I know I fell on hard times a long, long time ago in 2000, 2001. The thing that came to my mind is like, I know I was taught better than this. And then I had an example. So where I got out of what it was that I got myself into, and I never looked back. It's like, you know what, you got to want to do what you got to do because life will kick you in your butt, though, if you think that it's going to just sit there and give. It's going to end up taking from you. Real talk.
And a lot of this stuff got to do, like I said, with these moms too, letting these grown ass niggas lay up on them. I hate to see that dude, but it's not in my place to say nothing to him. I see a grown ass nigga laying up on his mama and doing shit, man. Something about that irks me, bro.
Right.
It burns me to the soul, man.
Yeah, it does hurt.
And see your mama out here working her ass off, and while you sitting at home ain't doing shit.
Well,
But I mean, shit, you ain't even getting there washing the dishes. You fix you some food, and then put the dishes in the sink when you wash them motherfuckers.
We have this saying in my country that it's a rough translation. So, but we say something like, how is it? Oh, yeah, just keep talking. I'll come back to it. Yeah, I forgot it. It's like my brain works too fast, and if I can't figure it out the second I want it, it's gone.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. It hurts me to see that these mothers let these grown ass niggas just lay up on them.
Yeah, now I remember. Now remember.
All right, go ahead.
The saying is like, it's never so bad that it's good for nothing. So there can be a bad situation and you can get something from it too. So, what I've seen with my people, not my people, my countrymen, but my family, is that even the bad stuff, I've been able to gain from it somehow.
Well, you definitely learn lessons from it.
Okay, hold on, repeat that again. What did he say?
I said that I've been able to gain when I've had these bad experiences with certain people in my family. I've been able to also gain something from it, because something will happen, and then you at the time you only see it as something negative, but then it also shows you a different path.
Well, in the States, we call that learning the hard way.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Well, here's Julio. Here's the thing, man. I think a lot of parents nowadays are afraid to show their sons and daughters tough love, and that's what they need to be doing. Now, for some reason, I don't. A man go back and stay home with his mama, he's considered a scrub.
Hey, Carla.
Hey, what's going on,
How you
Carla?
doing there?
Carlotta, we see you.
A
How
man
y'all doing?
I'm doing fine.
Go ahead.
Man.
I'm listening.
A man who goes back home and stays with his moms, he's automatically labeled as a scrub to a lot of people. Okay, I could roll with that to an extent, depending on what's the situation, the reason he's back home. Reason women don't get ridiculed for going back home. Why is that? We look at that and we give a woman a pass for going to stay home. Nobody never says shit. And some of them are just as worse as men. Laying down all day, sleep all day, ain't doing shit all day, eating up every damn thing. Not clean up behind themselves. Okay, it's just as worse.
Hey, Chris, you know what, honey? I think it's kind of expected for women to kind of like fail or something. And this is why people give them a pass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, again, it's expected for women not to make good decisions or good judgment calls as to the reason why females, some of them end up with 10 and 12 children. You know,
that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Makes sense.
You know, and I'm not taking up for nobody. I'm just saying, it's just my opinion.
Right.
But the thing is, when a man goes back, see, this is the thing right here. I'm not going to sit up here and downplay or downgrade a man because he has to go back home. In our economy right now, it's like really busted. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time where we are today, I can't, you can't sit up here and disrespect a man, for having to return home or so. Because our economy is very bad. I'm not using excuses. It's the honest to God truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of jobs out here that are not available. I mean, there are jobs that they want you to have some kind of degree and this and the third. And a lot of people, they just made it out of college. I mean, made it out of high school, let alone trying to get a degree, or got a GED.
Carla, let me ask you, as a black female, let me ask you this, and I'm asking females in the chat too, but not just a black female, just a female in general.
Right.
How old do you think a woman should stay at home, or she should be allowed to stay at home before getting her own shit?
That's a good question.
I understand.
I was 19, so that might be too old for some folks. But depending on, that's hard to say because if you have children, like okay, you laying up in your mother's house, you have baby at the bed, it's time for you to go get Section 8 or something. You know what I mean? To show some type of respect. You know what I mean to your parents.
That a lot.
But see, the thing is, right? A lot of parents allow their children to slide because they got that guilty thing. I noticed that, like, some people, when their children were young, especially females, it's like they had men in and out the house, or they did something that they think that they supposed to make up for to their children when they get older. And this is why it seems like a lot of parents is like you said, allowing their kids to come back home, paying their bills, and they grown. But it seems like these parents feel like they got to make up for something. And I'm like, once your children are, adults, they're adults. But I mean, I would say between 18, 21, it depends on, but it's all in the way you raise your children, Some of your children want to hurry up and get the hell out of the house.
I know that's right. I know I did. Peaceful said 25.
I know I did too, Chad.
Peaceful said 25. Shit, my mama had told me when I was still staying with her at 24 years old, my last year staying with her, shit, I got out. She ain't saying no but a word. Matter of fact, she didn't have to tell me to get out. Shit, I got out at 23. I ain't really been back since. I think I've been back for 1 day. For 1 day. That was it.
You got those single parent mothers that they don't want their kids to leave, especially if they ain't got no man. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really care how old their child is. They just let them stay there. You know, because that gives them a motivation to, you know, they know somebody is there with them. They don't want to be by themselves.
Single mother to do that, then they do that because they're afraid of being lonely because their kids gone. If their kids gone, then there ain't no man there. Then they're afraid of being lonely. And a lot of mothers need to get out their mindset because that's your time. If your kids is grown, the kids grown, man, get them the fuck out. This is your time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thanks for what you done for me, but out. I can get the fuck out. I mean, you lonely. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, how you gonna be lonely now? You know what I'm saying? You had all this dick before, you know. So what's happening now? You know.
But see, the thing is,
shit, how you gonna be lonely?
See, that's the thing. Keep a man. You understand what I'm saying? Because look, you would think that okay, like y'all say, women too loud, they bossy, just in the third. But you'd be surprised. There are women that can't keep a man that's too goddamn nice. In other words, they're too nice, which a lot of them look at as being needy. Huh?
I agree with that because a lot of times though, it's like the roles are so reversed to where like, you know, men don't like the loud women, but then women don't like the nice men. It's like it's totally screwed.
Everything's
totally screwed.
Exactly. Desi said,
now I can make with what Carlotta said. I can make a good point to that was what I was saying before because if, you know, from what I saw at home, I was like I wanted out, you know. So I've been alone and living by myself since I was 16. So seeing how it was, it made me want to be more independent.
I done heard people say that, you know, since they were 16. I believe that's a bunch of shit when they tell me that because what do you know at the age of 16? What do you know at the age of 15? You ain't even got a taste of the real world yet, you know. So what the fuck do you know? You know,
I know somebody who has done that, Chris. I know somebody who has done
that. You'd be surprised how advanced some
girlfriend
people
did it. Trust me. And when she had left her mother's house, emancipated. So it does happen.
Okay. So what was she a runaway or her mom kicks her out or what happened?
She got emancipated.
That's what they go through the court system to alleviate themselves of the parents.
That's what it was.
In my case, it was just because I was just finished school, and so you go on to the next level of school, basically. So for me,
I think it's good. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
No, I was just saying. For me, that was a good thing because I've always been an independent person, but then moving out and living on my own, you know, that was even better. So.
I mean, I think it's good that a man experiences living on his own and having his own stuff, because in that way he has experiences as far as knowing paid to stand the third. You know, he wouldn't be so inclined to live up under a female. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because he knows and he knows the power of his independence and running his own, you know, running his home himself. You know, a lot of these fellas, they transition from living with their mama to end up living with the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know, you know what I'm saying, they're really running a home.
See it happen.
Let me tell you, on the brothers, because a lot of females got to take this, you know, responsibility. If you know that this guy just came to some other chick's house and just in the third, don't sit up there and be screaming the house at this man about some goddamn bills. Or you need somebody for this and the girl. He does not have experience of knowing responsibility like that. So you can't be jumping down on him like that. Be freaking for real. This man will up and leave and go live with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense to me why they be getting smart and be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? And a dude, when you already know he hasn't experienced like that. I mean, shoot, he's always certain particular dudes have only lived where it was already taken care of. Be it he lived with the female that gets on Section 8 and for everything. worry about this and the third. He ain't gotta break his neck and do this and you know what I mean? He looking at you like the hell you fussing at me for? You know I ain't got no job right now. Female man,
you know what? And
the scrimmage stressing the nigga out.
And I hate a guy who sit up there and say, "Hey man, you know I ain't got no job right now, nigga. Why don't you got a job?" That's the question. Why don't you got a job?
But like I say, Chris, it's a lot of jobs out here that all of a sudden require you to have some type of extra schooling, which a lot of fellas don't have. Now, if you think about it, like maybe the 70s and backwards, you had a lot of laborers type jobs. Like well here in Baltimore we had the shipyards, you know what I'm saying? And then like maybe Detroit and Michigan, they had the car industries or whatever, and they didn't require you to have like a lot of education. You know what I'm saying? But because now a lot of these jobs for the most stupidest little thing to do, they require you to have, beyond a high school. A lot of these fellas and females have not. That's what it's them as far as any type of employment. People need money right now. So it's like I don't have time to go to college or do some extra schooling. I need to make money right now. But a lot of these I need money right now jobs require you to have extra schooling. So it's like, damn, like I don't have time to take time out to go to school to get a job that I need to pay bills today.
Yeah, and then you get a lot of guys at sorry for interrupting, Chris. But
go ahead, honey.
No, but I'm saying then you get a lot of guys who goes into those get money fast schemes. They want to try to get it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. But that's why you got the purpose of hustle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like this. You can have a black man go be a CEO or something, and he fail some kind of way or lose his job or whatever. I mean, degree have an alternative, you know what I'm saying, as ways of making money. I see brothers on the street selling socks, deodorant, selling something. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you have other cultures, right? That if they're ready to come outside. They can't even see them doing something beneath what they was doing prior to. You know what I mean? So, I'm not one quick to really dislike our culture like that because we always find another way or a means to do something. You got people out here that they don't really have that much money to sit up there, but they'll sit up there and make sure that you got something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or invite you over or do something for you. Whereas people that got money, they won't do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? I've been around people like that. You know what I mean? And it's like we always want to have some kind of a good time. We could have just lost our goddamn job. We going to pop something open, play some music, shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Come Monday, I'll look for a job. But right now, I'm going to get my party on. You know what I mean? So it's like tied to like black culture to a degree.
Well, like I said earlier, money and family members and black folks doesn't mix well. And for somebody who won't even fuck with you, give you some money, then you can look at that multiple ways. They probably look at that and say, "Oh no, I'm not going to help you. You ain't trying to help yourself," because I'm a firm believer in that too, And some people, they do give you money. They want to know where their money going to because they don't want to support fucked up habits. I know I wouldn't. So, but like I said, you can sit up there and make excuses all day, but you just gotta try. You just gotta get up and try. You can't just sit back and wait till I get paid, you get paid, DJC get paid, then try to come borrow money and shit, man. Because if we can get out here and work our ass off, then if you able-bodied, you can do the same thing too. Get out there and warm in the house. Get out there and warm in the house, man. Get out your motherfucking mama house, man. Get out of the fucking house.
What I think is unfair is I don't know if you guys experience this, but you got people that will sit up here knowing somebody got a crack habit or something like that. It seems like they be getting money from all family members. Like, everybody come through for them. But yet it's still, you somebody that has always been independent, been on point, you have a little from grace a little bit. People like, I don't know what you're going to do. Oh, I would help you if I had it. Woo, 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 woo. They'll give you excuses knowing that you have a very good track record. You feel me? But somebody that ain't shit, they'll give them money. tripped me out in my own little piece of family I had at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got people that want about, oh, I'm always helping people, but don't nobody help me back. Because you always helping motherfuckers that can be helping themselves.
There you go. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you're, oh, I'm never blessed. Because you give it to people that can already do some shit. But yet it's still the very person that has no, nothing coming and really need help. What you tell them? Oh, well, you need to, like, I don't know what you gonna do. Well, you need to get a job. Well, this and the third. You want to get them a lecture. Can need you. You give them a lecture.
It's like this.
The motherfucker that's using you, you give them money and wonder why you're not blessed with the shit coming back to you.
Yeah, it's like you said, and I agree with you. They give money to the people who ain't doing shit, who ain't worth shit. Them people treat you like an 18-year, but the people who that's doing something for themselves, they just got into a little bind or something. You know what I'm saying? You want to do shit with them.
Yep.
I agree with you 100% totally on that one. But at the same time, like I said, man, with me, no more money, Barry. You know what I'm saying? You're going to earn whatever money you get from me because folks don't believe in paying back anymore. And like DJ said, if you do it for your money back, they look at you like you the enemy. You did something wrong.
We have
you ain't got to borrow your money back. I had to borrow my goddamn money back. I had to call people and borrow my damn money back. You know what I'm saying?
I've done it too. And like, it's the funniest thing in the world because it's like, wait, don't you owe me money? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That's like, you owe me money. I'm borrowing back the money that you borrowed from me. And like, it was like the funniest thing in the world.
And they got to call you. They got to call you. It's like, motherfucker, you owe me this.
We have to
call you 2 weeks later. Hey, you got my money? The hell you mean?
They sure do. And they get mad as hell. They get mad at hell. Wait a minute, motherfucker, I got your money. Shit, where's my motherfucking money if I let you borrow, man?
Exactly.
And they try to talk like, man, oh, that was different. How the fuck's that different?
I'm like, it ain't different.
We have a saying.
You know what I'm saying? How the fuck is that different?
These are the places with nice people. See, we nice people. You see what I mean? I sat on the phone and heard somebody talk about how they get ready to go to Vegas and this and that. I'm like, man, you want me a G? You want to Vegas?
Hold on, I think Eric trying to say something. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you know what? It's a strange dichotomy in some families, though. If think about it, when we talk about, people in families, the people who are doing nothing with their life, okay? They're making their life useless, okay? They get, and the other people that are, I'll put it this way, they have a certain standard, okay? Certain people that they know can do, they study, they get education, okay? These are the people who they put at a higher standard. And the ones who are showing themselves to be useless, they put them at a lower standard. And so therefore, the ones who are trying to do something for themselves, they're like, well, okay, they're harder on them. Cain and Abel.
Thank you, Eric.
Nice one.
Farrah said something real 100%.
I just saw it too. Go ahead, you can say it.
Why do people that have nothing living off someone, no money, no job, always end up being the first one to complain that they can't find a good man or woman? Girl, shit. I didn't want to know that with myself.
She told me.
I want to know that myself. I mean, don't nobody want to be with nobody that's broke. Well, then I take it back. I take it back because a lot of you women, y'all date these broke ass niggas and y'all take care of them. And thinking something's gonna change. Thinking something. Yeah. Because he trying.
Can I ask something to that though?
Go ahead, bro.
Ask the question. Why are they the ones that always end up complaining? I can answer that with a question also. Why is it that the good ones always love the bad boys or the bad girls?
Thank you. That's
because it's opposites attract.
No, because there's danger and there's a whole lot of there's like the swagger, there's the danger, like the excitement that comes with like being with those people.
The bad boys.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think it's an alpha male issue with females. I think the bad boys represent a type of alpha male or type of confidence or something like that, and this is what draws that female to that dude. Let me tell you, I know people drill dude in the suit, and just then the third is the air of confidence. See, a lot of nice guys come across being weak. That's the perception that a lot of females get. Said, "Oh, this nigga, he's so nice, kid and shit," and they automatically think he weak. You feel me? That's why them guys don't.
But hold on, Carlotta, how you gonna be an alpha male? You ain't got shit. Alpha male, you ain't got shit.
Well, either you are or you're not. It's not, in my opinion, that it has nothing.
You breaking up bad, Carlotta. You breaking up real.
On the
bad.
attitude.
Yeah,
Carlotta, step in a different place. Hold on just a second, B. Carlotta, step in a different place because it's like you keep going in and out, though. It's like you sound real good 1 minute, and then all of a sudden you freeze out or something to that effect. Slide over to like a different place. Go ahead, B.
Yeah, I kind of lost my point with you addressing that issue.
You still breaking up there, but well, I wait till you get. Well, when you get back, you get your shit back straight. You go ahead and talk. But like I say, how you gonna be an alpha male? You ain't got shit. They're just like these niggas out here, you know what I'm saying, got, what's the word I'm looking for? Arrogant as hell.
Swagger.
Yeah, you got swagger. How you got swagger? You ain't got shit. How you gonna be arrogant? You ain't got shit.
That's the point. See, we don't know. See, the thing about it is that women in general don't know what the real alpha male is. The real alpha male is the one who goes out and does his work-a-day job.
Thank you.
Has money. He's got his own
Thank
crib.
you.
He got his own car. It may not be a brand new car, but guess what? It's his. It's runs.
His car.
It's care.
Exactly. He works for it. He works for it. Exactly. He works for it. He works for it.
Right.
Exactly. So there's nothing alpha.
That's a respected.
That shit. There's nothing alpha. That means I ain't got shit. So y'all cut that shit out. I ain't hearing it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how fine he is, 6-pack and all that. If he ain't got shit to show for shit, y'all need to throw that alpha away. Fuck that.
Yeah, and I gotta ask the question too.
That's the misconception.
Carlotta, I have to ask the question too, though, because I'm glad that you said that, because in a way I sort of answered the question, but then I have one more that's behind that though. But what happens if this so-called alpha male that y'all supposedly like, that has this confidence, has this, has that, they end up hurting you, but then the ones that supposedly nice guys that y'all do, that are deemed weak, that do the right thing, that do have all these things that y'all supposedly want in a guy, is the one that's left around. But yet you go back to him, even though that you supposedly had the so-called alpha male that didn't really do nothing for you.
You go back to
when
the
he hurt you, it's like he's the a-hole in this case. But yet you try to find a nice guy after that, or you tend to complain where all the nice guys at now.
Because you know what, that asshole dude, he posed a challenge to that female. Gonna make him see the way that, you know what I mean, like, oh, you gonna see that I'm a good person. I'm a good person. You're gonna see that I should be the favorite one. This is the same reason why a lot of females sit up here and mess with dudes knowing they got 15 damn kids and have a baby by the nigga any damn way, thinking that, oh, I'm going to be considered the special one outside all them 15 people. It's an issue of a challenge.
That's dumb.
It's stupid as shit.
It's stupid.
If y'all women got that mindset, then y'all ain't too bright. Y'all ain't too bright at all. Y'all ain't too bright at all. Especially if a nigga got 15 kids.
You got females that think that the high look. You got females that think that the louder that the dude is, or the most I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hard.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Colorado, come back to your spot, babe. Come back to your spot.
That's bullshit. They think that represents a real man, and it doesn't.
Right. Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead, bro.
You know what scares the shit out of me?
Hold on, babe.
You know what scares me? Quiet men.
You're breaking up real bad. Go ahead, Eric.
No, I was just saying that something that I learned from my first enlistment in the military, and I remember that we went to. I was at that time I was stationed in Jacksonville in North Carolina, Camp June. We went to the next town over, Kingston, and in Kingston there's an Air Force base nearby. I'm not sure exactly where it's located, but anyhow, what I learned was that me and my boys, we just decided we were going to go over to Kingston, to the next town, see what the clubs are, see what the women are like. And I remember that we went into this apartment complex. I don't know why we did it. We were young boys in the Memphis at the time. We went up in there and we met some females, and we noticed also that all these females had at least one child and no man. Okay, so no steady manly figure in these children's lives. I also noticed something else. Okay, they wanted to party with us for a while, just hang out, we just party. But at the same time, though, at the back of their mind, they had an agenda also. And the agenda was, okay, well, if we can get close enough to these guys, maybe we could start some type of relationship with them. And these women, they're not stupid. They're smart because they know that these military men got a steady paycheck coming. Every 2 weeks, there's a check coming. If they get close enough to them, and the guy decides to, to stay with them, move in with them or whatever, okay, their agenda is fulfilled. So see, it goes both ways. You see what I'm saying? There are women who like nice guys. There are also women who will deal with an asshole if he's got a job and he's making steady pay. This is something that I learned just from being in the military.
Eric, let me say this to you, brother. Let me say this to you. Now, you said women are not stupid. To a degree, I agree with you on that. Only to an extent. And the only extent I'm going to give you on that because they say a woman intuition is strong.
Literally.
But by that logic, then their intuition so fucking strong, then they know better not to fuck with a non-shit ass nigga. The nigga ain't doing shit. If their intuition so strong. And you know that this nigga ain't doing shit. So why your intuition not strong when it comes to dick?
Let's look at it this way, Chris. I got a perfect answer for you. The heart is deceitful in many ways. The heart is deceitful in many ways. Who can know it?
That's true too. That's true too. But check it out though. If you agree with me, if you got bad habits, you can't hide them for long. They're gonna always come up.
They're gonna come out.
Hell no. That's exactly right.
You can hide them for only so long. So here's the thing. Once the nigga lies so much and you catch him in this lie and you see he really ain't doing shit, if your intuition's so fucking strong, why don't you get the hell out of Dodge? Because if you got it going on and this nigga ain't got it going on, where is the chemistry yet? Other than it's got to be dick.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be.
But it's like it's like you were saying before, and it's like Tommy had said before also. The women or the men, they fuck up once, and over time they realize how much they fucked up. Okay, and then they want the nice guy. Then they want the real alpha male who's got something, who's doing something with his life. You see what I'm saying? And they want to be a part of that. They want to latch on to that.
And the thing,
this is why I'm saying they're not utterly stupid. And at the same time, these are outliers. As Tommy would say.
And the thing with that, Mr. Eric, now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that somebody can come in somebody's life and change them. I mean, because people work in mysterious ways. You got a circle of people. Some people can come in and in the limelight, they can come in and make you say that, you know what, I have been fucking up. I could do better than this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about this at first. Everybody else I've been with just let me run freely, doing bullshit, and they accepted it. Out of who actually come in and tell you, look here, nigga, I like you and I want you, but I ain't finna fuck with no broke ass nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you want help, I will help you get on your feet. Notice I said she would help you get on your feet. It don't mean stand on her feet. She would help you get on your feet. Don't stand on her feet. It's a difference.
That's right.
It's a difference standing on her feet than help you get on your feet. You know,
Exactly.
you got so people that can come in your life and can give you a different outlook. I had plenty came in my life and gave me a different outlook of some shit that I was doing. You know, and I thank them to this day. And I thank them to this day, you know, for giving me that outlook. On now. But once they stop nagging and all up in my ear, I find myself doing what they were trying to tell me they would make me better. I see myself doing it.
Reminding you of your rightful position.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I want to say something.
But you know what? You know what?
No, there you go. It's fine. I can wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, Pete, if you got something to say, man.
Yeah, I was just saying because I think Carlotta touched on something before, and I think we're on the same page, but she can correct me if I'm wrong. Because, yeah, you have alphas, of course, but you have to realize they exist on both sides of the genders. So when you, like me, you grow up with a matriarch who's very much an alpha, in a sense, and you're the same, you're going to be at odds with each other, you know? So that's one of the reasons me and the matriarch is constantly going at each other, you know. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with who you are.
Go ahead.
But let me say this: if I hear me, let me say this real quick.
We can't hear you, Carlotta.
We barely hear you.
We got to get you the laptop.
Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me now?
There you go.
Yes, much better. Much better. Stay right there. Right in that spot there.
Right.
Well, I'm like this here. A lot of women that you may come across that seem to be so strong-willed and mighty. These are a lot of women that were left in a position that they did not need, you know, should not have had to be in. You understand what I'm saying? They've had to, like, basically be the man and the woman for too long. And what ends up happening when a man come along that's a good man or a real man or so, she can't deal with it. You know what I mean? It's a problem. It's a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like she called herself being, well, I'm a strong woman. And this, that, and the third. The reason why a lot of women say they're a strong woman, because they basically was at the end of the day when nobody else was there. You know what I mean?
I think
that has happened too much.
I think a lot of women, when they use that shit about they're a strong woman, I think that's a smoke screen to try to pump their chest at people. You know, I mean,
you know what, Chris? It is sort of a smoke screen because, for the simple fact is, it's really saying that I'm a hurt woman. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it is too, Carlotta. I think it is too.
Yeah.
To add to that real quick, if you have to tell somebody that you're a strong black woman or whatever else, that's a problem, because to me, you don't have to tell me that you're strong. You show me that you're strong. I don't have to tell anybody I'm a strong black man. I'll show you that I'm a strong black man. You feel me?
That's that validation, man. You know, people looking for the validation when they do that.
That's right.
I'm a strong woman. I'm a strong man. You don't have to tell me that, motherfucker. I mean, show it. I mean, because anybody can talk shit. Anybody can talk. But your actions
need to read between that line.
Action always speaks louder than any fucking words. So, I mean, I can sit up here and say I'm a strong man, but can I back up what the fuck I say? I can get on this motherfucker and say I'm a millionaire. Come on now, I can say that shit, but do I got anything to show that I am? Fuck no.
Exactly.
Fuck no. I mean, so like I said, when a lot of women say that, I believe it's a smoke screen, you know what I'm saying, try to get validation for people. And they do get validation. You is a strong woman, girl. Go ahead, because ain't nobody did it better than you.
No, you don't need no man.
Yeah,
but you know what? Let me finish my story right quick.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Okay, check it out now. Okay, now, okay, like I said, it was a crew of us, and we were about 6 deep. Okay, when we went to this town and we met these women and what have you, but at the same time, in like I think like a couple of months' time, we were going on overseas. We were going on the med cruise, which means we were going to be on ship for the next 6 months, traveling along the Mediterranean Sea. During that time, all those brothers that was with me, they were also on that ship with me. And we had a whole lot of time to think about, between writing letters to these girls and whatnot, we had a whole lot of time to think, okay, we really want ourselves in this scenario? Sometimes as the alpha male, you have to be logical, you have to think. And just use common sense, okay? And realize, okay, wait a minute, this is not what I want. And I damn sure didn't want that, because at that time, how old was I? I guess I was maybe 23, 24 years old. I'm sorry, but I'm not ready to take care of a woman and her child that she had with another man. The way I saw it was this. Yeah, eventually I want to be a family man. I'm a family man now. But the thing about it is, I wanted to start my own family.
Thank you. That's a good point.
With my wife, and we plan when we're going to have children and how many children we're going to have, whether it be one or more. Okay? And so eventually, of course, my wife and I, we ended up having 2 children who are grown, and they're okay. You know, they're finding their way and whatnot. You know, my son, he's got work, he's got steady work. He lives with his old classmates from school. They got an apartment together and they handle it. Okay. My daughter, she's here. She's a little bit slower getting herself together, but at the same time, she's working on getting herself together. She wants to be a kindergarten teacher. That's what she's working on now. But she's still here. She's still at the crib. You understand what I'm saying? So,
gotcha.
Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make, is this: is that sometimes when you talk about being an alpha male, you got to use common sense. You just got to be smart and think.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You live in.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, all the men on this panel are alpha all day. That's because we pumping our chests up and we trying to look for validation from people to say, yeah, you're an alpha because you're a male. No, it's not. I mean, we all can say this, but you know what I'm saying? It's all about showing that we is. And then when you challenge some people, who say that shit, that we strong and all this and the other, especially niggas, when you try to challenge them on that, what you gonna hear? I ain't gotta show you nothing. I ain't gotta prove nothing to you.
Yeah.
Nigga, stop.
Or they'll try to fight you one way or another.
Yeah,
they'll try to fight you.
Stop fucking saying it then. Who the fuck you trying to convince?
But Chris,
themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Themselves.
You ain't trying to convince me. Who the fuck you trying to convince? Not me, nigga.
But
I don't give a fuck what you do. Because I can't live your life. I gonna live mine. I can't live yours and mine. And trust me, the way some of you niggas is, I won't want to live your life at all.
No way.
I really don't. Because I'm happy with having my own shit. Now, a lot of you niggas, y'all probably cool with this begging and shit all day. For your loose squares, your 40 ounce, or your cigarillos and all that shit. Y'all cool with that shit. But shit, I'm cool with having my own shit. If I want to get a 40 ounce if I drink, I take my happy ass to the store, get my own fucking 40 ounce. Right. If I smoke, I can take my ass to the store and get my own loose squares. My squares. My cigarillos. my squares and my cigarillos. I get my own shit.
Cigarillos. Let me get them cigarillos, man.
Yeah, but Chris, you used the term smoke screen. The thing for the other person at the other side of that, they don't know if it's real or if it's a smoke screen. So when you have these two genders going against each other, it's going to have an effect too, you know?
That's what I'm saying, B. That's what I'm saying, brother. Because, like I said,
because you don't know if they're acting or they're being real.
Right. We are people in general, not just niggas. I mean, people in general, black or white or whatever color you is, anybody can talk to shit. It's a fact. Anybody can talk shit.
Yeah, and that's why I say I consider myself to be, but what I've been going through with my family and as well what life itself has done, you get beaten down over time. So you change more into a beta.
That's why
you get beaten down by the expectations. People's expectations.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what we
about
talked
the,
about that other week. It's like unrealistic
Right.
expectation sometimes too. Go ahead, Chris.
Right, that's what I'm saying with family members, man.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
give a damn. Family members are the worst motherfuckers. Anytime they get to tear you down, they will. You know, I don't see too many family members uplifting anybody. Or if they do try to uplift them, tell me if I'm lying, you never heard it before. Hey man, you know, you get the job, boy, we get big, man. Don't forget about me. What the fuck you mean by that?
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean by that? Don't forget about you what? Are you saying that I need to give you something that I earned? Is that what you mean? Don't forget about you?
You know what? You know where that came from? Because when the Great Migration period of the 20th century, right? When that occurred, a lot of blacks from the south to the north, you know, just automatically, they would send money home, still take care of the family.
Carlotta, get back on your spot, darling.
Left back in the south.
Slide back over, Carlotta.
Can you hear me now?
A little more.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Keep going.
Wait a minute. Can you hear me?
Much better, but one thing is
How
you're still
about now?
fading in and out. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Right there.
Okay. Now, like I was saying, like, this way I think that expectation of like, oh, you gonna look out for me when you get some money, just in the third. I think it comes from when during the time period where a lot of blacks migrated from the south to the north and started making more money just in the third. They was at that time, those black sending money home automatically, taking care of their family members just in the third. But after a while, it became an expectation. See this dog, okay, now your black behind is doing better than me or us or whatever, so therefore you're supposed to look out.
Back on your spot.
Carlotta, you're going out, baby
When the
girl. Going out
migration
again.
period occurred. Wait a minute. When the migration, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Get back on your spot. No, get back on your spot there.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Still breaking up.
Now? This is a historical issue. Can you hear me now?
We hear you, but you still keep going in and out, huh? Like you sound good for a minute, then all of a sudden you go out of it. She's like, you got to find that one little spot where you have the best reception.
You got a tablet or a laptop. Maybe you can get on that.
Can you hear me now? No.
Yeah,
Tell you what, Carlotta, why don't you jump out and then jump back in and see if that works? Because in this case, that's not our problem in this case.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
All right. I know that's why I tell y'all, man, using phones with these things, man, it doesn't do any good anymore. Don't do any justice anymore, man, because you're gonna have all these crazy robot sounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point now you're gonna have to have at least a laptop or a tablet or something. Yeah. Phones just don't do it no more. They just don't do it no more.
True that. True that.
Wait. Can y'all hear me now?
There you go.
Much better. Much better.
There you go.
Okay, I have bad reception in my house. I was just saying the historical expectation has basically generation to generation to the black community. If you doing good and your family, you know, back south or wherever their family we come, you're not, they're expecting for you to look out. Basically from the migration period of the early the late 19th century into 20th century, where blacks migrated from the south to the north, sending money home, calling themselves taking care of the children, wife, or whoever left back there. You know what I'm saying? So over time, black people develop an expectation for whatever family member is.
I can make out some of the stuff
That's where this shit comes from.
Yeah, I can make out some of the stuff you're saying, but it's very hard to hear you. Because your shit is breaking up. It's very hard to hear. Like I said,
let me get next to my husband. Can you hear me now?
You start out good. You start out good. Then,
I hope that works.
My husband got a good signal.
I hear you now. Okay, we hear you now.
Yeah.
We hear you now.
I'm leaning across him, so
I think that's what works.
It sounds like it works.
He got good energy, good reception.
It works.
He has a good antenna.
I'm
just
brother
kidding.
Gomez out there.
Mr. Gomez, right?
We gotta help. We gotta give her some either data or some type of like get some better reception because right now it's just
right.
It's not too good.
All I was saying is that it's a historical thing that came down from history. A lot of things that was in our history as far as Black folks is still like existing today. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants to be like, I don't want to talk about what was before. We got to worry about what's going on now. But you got to know your past to understand what's going on now, so you know where the fuck you going forward. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you can't, you can't stay in the past, of course, and you can't use the past as an excuse. But at least understand, be it the past in a social or cultural way, or as an individual, but at least have an understanding of your past. That way you can understand what you need to do as far as right now, so you won't be fucking up when you going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Good word.
But yeah, I'm gonna kind of wrap this.
That to me is understandable. I don't think that our culture is unsalvageable. You know what I'm saying? I think the message needs to get out there that, people need to look within themselves. They need to at least take some, acknowledge some things that they may need to improve on, because a lot of people have a false sense of self. It's a pride, a entitlement. Just false as hell. You know what I'm saying?
But see, here's the thing,
it's crazy.
People do need to look in within themselves, but for some reason, it's like they scared to do that, or they gotta have another grown ass person to tell them to look within themselves.
Because of validation issues. I need a validation.
We living in a society now that people either scared to do better, they just don't want to do better. And get that, I don't get, maybe one day we get this shit straight.
They want to do better, they just don't know how.
Maybe one day we get this shit straight.
It's my choice too.
Yeah, that too. You gotta be a choice. You gotta make a choice to make yourself better, So like I said, we can preach this shit all day, man, but it's all about you. What you're gonna do about it, how you gonna proceed in life.
Yeah.
With the choices that you make, the choices that you don't make, the choices that you procrastinate on, all that, and all that, and it's just getting fucked up, man, and it seems like it's too late to get the shit together, but I know it's not too late. Change is never too late.
Yeah, and the thing is too, when you're at odds with someone, at the same time you want their validation too. So it's like you're caught between a rock and a hard place.
Mm-hmm. But I will say this, and I'm going ahead and try to wrap this thing up, man. A lot of times, cures a lot of shit. It really does. Tough love cures a lot of shit. So you parents, they still got these grown ass niggas staying at home with you. Man, y'all better change them locks. Show them, cause y'all live that time.
We live in sensitive as shit. Tough love is looked upon as being mean as hell.
Hey, if that's what you got to do to get the motherfucker straight, then do what you do.
That's true.
Sometimes it's what you need.
Yeah, that's what you need. Tough love. You need somebody to put you on your ass. That's what it needs.
I believe you.
So,
because when my son put his ass out at 16 years old, and then so he lived with him instead of him living with me, and he got that stuff all wrong, so he said to me, I had to put him right. Today. Guess what he is today, Sergeant, 2 weeks ago.
That's what's up.
Man.
That's what's up. I mean, though, and I think you need to do that. And I think you need to do that. I think you need to do that at an early age. They 15, 16 around here acting a fucking nut, hanging with the wrong crowd, doing a criminal activity shit, going to juvenile. Man, fuck it. Stay your ass down there. If you think it's cool to be down there or hanging with the cool cats, so you call it.
That's right.
Hey, stay your ass down there. You know what I'm saying? And see how they treat you versus being at home.
That's why I'm thankful.
I bet you straighten your ass up. I bet you straighten your ass up. So,
you running your own. I had to
lay on your husband. Lay on your husband.
I'm sorry.
but like I said, that's why I'm thankful to you, Chris, because every people need different types of support, you know. And I'm thankful to you for not being, I don't know what to say, like an asshole about it. So, because you're helping me as we speak.
Julio, the thing is, man, I don't do this to ridicule people for shit they went through, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd be almost like me saying that I'm perfect, that I had the perfect life. And I didn't. Nobody has the perfect life. You know, and just like you, I have a lot of people tell me, you know what I'm saying, that my house shows are therapeutic. And I'm grateful for that. I take that shit to the heart.
Yeah.
And I ride this shit. The more they say it, the more I ride it. That's why I like doing it. That's why I'm getting into the habit of doing it more. And just like my man DJ C, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I like starting the show with him, man, because you know what I'm saying? Shit, we the connected real good doing that shit, man. You know, that's the past of the show, man, and shit. It's all going. I'm happy to have that man on the team. Well, I'm happy to have all y'all on the team, really. You know, but by him always, you know what I'm saying, being on the show with me, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I have it no other way. My man Black Voice, he reached out to me, seeing what I'm doing.
That's my baby's rapper.
Yeah, he literally said to me that, man, look, I want to grow your channel, bro. He said that because I like what you're doing. What you're doing is good. And I actually called him, and I called him before I started this show, and he was like, damn, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it because he's doing something. And he wanted me to do another one tonight so he could promote it. But I doubt if I do another one tonight. But then again, who knows? We'll just see what happens. You know, if I can sneak another one in tonight, I might will. But I'll talk for almost 4 hours. Yeah, I'll talk for almost 4 hours now, so I don't know what the fuck I can say later on.
We'll figure something out, though. And also, man, before you get into that, though, I appreciate the love, Chris, because, you know, like I said, it's like I just happened to come on one day when you was on there with the original group with Paul and with the rest of the gang, and you know, it just grew from there, though. And like, you know, it's like I believe that a lot of us connect in so many ways, but we just don't know how until it happens. And this is where it happened.
It does, man. It does. And shout out to my man Slap and Mimi down, who encouraged me to start putting out my PayPal out there, man. Because at first I was just like, I don't think I got the status to be putting it out there. But, you know, I think you was on that show, DJ. He like, man, look, bro, look at it like this, man. People know what you do, man. They'll support you. And he was like,
exactly.
He said, you put it out there, man. I said, I'll drop you $10. And that's what he did. And everybody just came out the woodwork. Just dropping donations. Yeah. And I love that, you know. My man, Young Jay, he gave me one today. Appreciate that. You know, and that's why I say I put it out there, man, but I don't want to just keep throwing out there, man. Y'all make sure y'all donate. Make sure y'all donate, man. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got it. If you don't, you know, the fact of the matter.
It'll come.
Yeah, it'll come. Yeah, the fact of the matter that y'all even showing support, even coming to the shows, or even wanting the show.
I wanted.
That's enough.
I caught it this time.
Yeah,
you did. Go ahead, B. Make it quick, man.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick example what it was like for me, because the first time I was on, first time I came on and I showed myself on camera, the first thing Chris said to me was, "That's a good-looking dude." And to tell you the truth, I've never looked at myself as any way good-looking. So for just you to say that, it was like, thank you, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying, bro? I get credit with credit due. I mean, no homo, you know, but you know, I get credit with credit.
Yeah,
I hate when they say that, but I understand why.
My point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I get credit with credit due, man. You're not a bad looking guy, bro. You really not, man. Like I said, I watched your video that you did, man. Like I said, I'm kind of puzzled at a lot of stuff you were saying, though. But like I said, when I get a chance, man, I'll talk to you on that. There actually is a Chris Thorns. Celine said Chris in love.
I knew that was
You know what? That's why I love that chick right there. You know what I'm saying? She the main reason why this shit got me. topped off the way it did, you know, and ever since then, her and Chastity had a hand in this platform, whatever you want to call it. It just been successful, man.
Right.
Yeah, almost up to 400 subs.
Yeah, we got to keep almost up to 400, man. So I keep this shit going. And shout out to my man Huggy, you know, showing love to your boy every chance he get.
But I believe there's 20 women to every man. So I mean, what? I mean, you know, that's how I believe.
I mean, it's all good, man. It's a good feeling, you know, to do these shows and have people come in to support and just have fun, man. Just have fun. You know, we got this one jackass. We got this one jackass that keep coming over here for some reason. I don't know where the fuck he found me yet, but he fucking with me for some reason. But that's how I do it.
Don't even pay him no mind.
Why that ass will get booted out? So don't even worry about it. Don't even trip.
Yeah, if you like getting banned, right. Getting banned, and keep on coming, bro. You like getting banned, just keep on coming, you know.
Yep.
There is a hangout. It's actually called the Chris Thorne Show. We got some good people in there, you know what I'm saying? They be chatting up in there. So you want to join the Chris Thorne's show hangout? You know what I'm saying? Come on in and chat it up with us. You know what I'm saying? We've been having fun up in there too. Like I said, DJ, I think you are in there, but I don't know if you got your hangouts on and not we can see us chatting or not. But,
yeah, I have it here on the laptop, but just not on the phone. I'll probably have to sync it to there somehow.
Okay. Yeah, man, we'll be talking about some good shit up in there too as well. But I mainly use it just to post shows and stuff. And I come in there sometime and I get a chance to talk to them. So, and that's a cool thing on having, you know, everybody's talking, have a good thing. Yeah, Celine, I'm gonna add you back, boo. I saw that. I'm gonna add you back because I was telling Chaz what happened. I love it. You know, she said text it to her. All right. Damn, Janelle, I think I gotta add you. Yeah,
but I say add Janelle to the mix too. So
I gotta add Janelle to the hangout. So Janelle, what you need to do, if you got a Gmail or something, give me your Gmail and I'll add you to the hangouts or whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you now though, now you better want to put it on mute or something, because when that shit get to rolling, we get to talking, your phone will be going off like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's weird because from my perspective, it seems like she's muted, but I can hear her. So I don't know.
No. I'm talking about when we're not live.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is,
and when we check
right now, Carlotta's.
Because a lot of times I got my notification on mute. You know, so because I be at work, and I can't have that phone to keep going off like that. So if y'all don't see me chatting up in there 9 times 10, I got it on mute. And I don't hear when it go off. But I do still check it periodically.
Yeah, but I do check it periodically. Here in the Hangout, from the way it's looking on my screen, she's muted, but she talks, I can hear her. So I don't know. She has to like mute it and unmute it for that to go away. I don't know.
Yeah, she muted herself. Right there, she muted herself when she did it. I'm not.
Okay, yeah. But how can you guys hear me, by the way?
Because you ain't
you're clear as a bell now, thank God. Because before you was had some serious problems with your hangout. Now it's clear.
The other day, I was able to connect with everything the normal way, but today I'm only on my Wi-Fi. It wouldn't connect to the other one because, you know, this kind of system I have, if I just plug with the cable, it's like there's no password, nothing. You just plug it in. And so for some reason, this computer doesn't like it.
But you know what I'm saying, Selena said something right, you know what I'm saying, it's different between a video call and an audio call. The audio call, you can do it from the phone, but on the computer, it's a video call. So that's why I be telling you, man, be careful when you hit that call button, especially in that chat room, because if you hit that call button, it's going to call everybody.
Yeah.
Call everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, so be careful when you do that, man. And even when you chat, you say something that's going to hit everybody, but you know, that's why I say, you know, if you know how to work, you know, just put it on mute, and whenever you wake up or whatever, you look at it, then you can cut your notifications back off. But it's a cool little thing. I like it. Again, as always, you know, another good show. I love y'all. Like I said, DJ, we had a lot of people at first that came in, man, and had fun with us, bro. So everybody slowly left. Yeah, that's all right though. I still had fun, bro.
That's why, like, you know, you don't really have to have like the astronomical numbers that Tommy may have, or like some other people may have. As long as you have a good crew of people that come through, you know, that we can all chop it up. We all have our different opinions. We all have our different perspectives, and that we talk to each other as people, and not just talking at each other or trying to over talk each other. You have the most fun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love
so
panels like
what
this.
I'm gonna, yeah. So what I'm gonna do now, y'all, I'm gonna post in my PayPal link in there one last time. Hey, if you can donate $1, $2, $5 if you can. I gotta go get some. Yeah, I need. I need
Sound
that
like an
money.
auctioneer.
Right.
Yeah,
I need that money
how
so I
does
can
that
get
work?
some.
Even you have to have a PayPal
I need
account
it.
for.
I need that money so I can get some new squares. So I can get some new squares. I need y'all to donate to, man, so I can go get some new squares. I get some cigarillos.
Get some cigarillos.
That sounds fair.
Yes, Leah said donate me the book.
Donate me the book. Donate me the book. But like I said, man, it's no set amount, man. Whatever you can give, $1, $2, $5, man, whatever y'all can to support it, man. Matter of fact, the money that y'all have given so far, I haven't even touched it yet, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be used strictly to upgrade the show, so I haven't even touched the money. But whatever y'all give, man, much appreciated. But like I said, the main thing to me is that y'all took the time out to even come listen to the show and to support me. And like Peaceful said, Chris Thorns is the bomb. You got damn right on the bone. Damn right I am.
About to see the boy.
You're a humble
No doubt.
dude. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I think
saying?
that, yeah.
A rarity. You know what I'm saying? You're becoming very, very, and a lot of you guys on this panel are becoming very rare because you're not.
Oh no, I hope we didn't lose it.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Lay on your husband. Lay on your husband.
Right.
Yeah, but on that point, you know, we are bioelectrical entities. I said we are bioelectrical entities, you know. So in the old days, you go like with the TV and the TV antenna, it changes the signal.
B, you asked me earlier, how do you donate? I think you may have to have a PayPal. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I don't have it.
I'm not sure, but I don't think you have to have one like that. I don't think. But I look into it, bro, and see if you gotta have one just to donate. I'll check into it.
And Carlotta, don't make me hungry because I haven't ate yet. You talking about some fried chicken?
You heard that, didn't you?
I sure did. Yeah. Everything else, it sounded like computerized, but sure, when you talking about food, all of a sudden you got like the clearest bell, clearest.
Right now, but I'm biting my tongue.
What man doesn't hear one of
Keep it clean, B. Keep it clean.
This black voice calling me now. Hold on, y'all. Well, y'all go ahead. I'll put myself on mute.
Yeah, does anybody have to say before we like wrap this up? And I'll probably have to like pray us out of here, and then we can just go into the hangout whenever he wants to like turn it over.
No, I was just saying to Carlotta, what man doesn't hear a woman when she's talking about making food?
Shoot, man, you can call us from like miles around, man. Like we could be like in the next town over. Shoot, Carlotta probably like some of the best fried chicken we could eat, and all of a sudden she can say that we go over to Maryland.
Hell yeah! And let me tell you something. I'm cooking dinner for tomorrow. Okay?
Me too.
Because my thing is, I might be busy or might not be able to get around to it. When the time comes, everybody be straight because it was dinner fixed the day before.
That's right.
This is how I do.
Hold on.
Mom used to do.
My man, Black Voice said he want to come in and say something real quick. So let me let him come in. Let me invite him. Let him come in and say something real quick.
Bring him in.
My little brother.
Yeah, so let me bring him in.
Good people.
Yeah, that's my
KC's
fan.
finest.
That's my fan right there.
KC's finest.
Yeah.
KC's finest. But like I said, man, you know, this is therapeutic for me too. Even Slap said, he said it's therapeutic for him. He said my platform is a way for him to get away from his fuckery. You know what I'm saying? He want to come back and do some real shit.
Yeah, he needs it.
He said he want to come
Black Voice, what's going on, family?
Brother.
Go ahead,
I'm
Black Voice.
at 54th Street with the family, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Everybody doing all right, though?
Oh,
yeah, how about you, bro?
We're good, man. Where you at, man? You about to make us all hungry? Are you ready to like have us a drink or something, man? Where you at?
I got my son with me.
Oh, that's what's up.
All right. Good.
That's what's up, bro.
Got the wife and kids, man.
That's the being a family man. I respect that, bro. I respect that.
I like that.
But you said You say you want to say something before I wrap up, man? Go ahead, bro. You got the flow.
Hey, listen, this is what I want to say, man. I really would like everybody who's in this chat to really start sharing Chris Thorne's links to other people. It's all about networking and trying to help build up one another. If we can't do that, man, my man won't get to the next plateau like I feel like he deserves. I feel like Chris Thorne's can have a platform as big as Tommy's, if not bigger. Not trying to compete, but just just having that self platform, man. And I really want people to start sharing the links, man, and hit that like button. If it's 200 some people watching, it needs to be 200 some people. It should be 200 some likes. You know, so that's all I want to say, man. I want people to really get out there and promote this show, man, and hit them like buttons and share it, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. And Ashley, man, they actually was showing love today, man. We had almost about 30 some people watching earlier, you know, but everybody's slow to start disappearing. But that's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody told me once, it's not the number of people, it's the quality of people that come and participate. So,
well, I have, you know. Well, when we move, I'm gonna get some equipment, man. Because what I'm gonna start doing, Chris, is when I start doing the topics, I'm gonna start putting your show, promote it when I do my little advertisements and whatnot, man. So, you know. But man, it's all love, man. I want everybody to have a good night, man. I'm about to enjoy the food with the family, man. And Chris, I'm gonna get at you later on, though, bro. I'm gonna text you, man.
I appreciate that, fam.
All right, much love, man. Peace.
Love you, bro. Yeah,
peace, boys, man. Have a good night with your family.
Peace. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's all. That's what it should be about, man. Everybody supporting people. That's what I'm saying. That's what it should be about.
Positivity. That is nowadays. Positivity.
That's what I'm saying. I say, I always see my man VA. He made it back. You know what I'm saying? Another positive brother. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him.
VA,
he fuck with me.
His ass over here.
You know what I'm saying? I fucks with him. He fucks with me. You know what I'm saying, man? I support his shit. He support my shit, man. That's how it's supposed to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real love right there. I might not can catch everything that he does, because a lot of times he do his shit at late night and I be at work and shit.
Yeah, we all
sometimes I be at work, man. I just be pooped out. But I try to make it at least my destination to at least come in the chat to let them know, hey, what's up, bro? Coming in and show love. Or I get on a panel to say, hey, VA, what's up, man? It's coming through showing love, bro. I can't stay on because I'm at work or whatever, man. But, you know, it's all good, man. That's what I say. It's all about that support, man. You know, it's all about that support. So, VA, love you, my guy. Much respect. Much respect.
Hey, VA.
Let the dogs loose. Loose.
Yeah, brother, I got maybe brother right there.
That's what I'm saying. We some good dogs here. We some good dogs over here, man. But I'm gonna one day you did one day, man. If the offer's still on the table. I know Tom asked me a long time ago.
Yeah, that's
host. He said when I'm a host one. I told him I let him know when I'm ready, man. But
like a double show, you are on Tommy's show and you know, doing your own show like that. That would be a good idea.
Yeah, so if the offer's still up, man, I'll let him know when I'm ready, man.
The same, real quick too.
And the same.
And real quick too, though. If everybody subscribe to VA channel. It's called Cut the Bullshit too. And it's one of the best shows that's on YouTube. If we ain't subscribed to him, subscribe to VA too, because he runs a hell of a show, just like he runs the day.
Oh yeah, man. Especially in daytime. Now when he do his stuff on his own channel, usually I can catch his stuff when he do it, because he do them in the daytime, so I can catch it. Well, one time he did it early.
That's another real brother too. He another real brother too.
Yeah, he did his shit one time.
No doubt about
it. Yeah, he's putting that work in for sure.
Got mad love for him and everybody over there. You know what I'm saying? Even on the get dig.
He did this shit at 6:45 my time one time. I said, God damn. I said, shit, he must be like Maze. Feel that happy feeling. I said, see that?
That's old school right there. Old school.
I said, damn, VA shit for the fire, man.
Yeah, no, like don't be running away on us. Like, you better keep your behind right here in the channels that know that love you, that you know that loves you. Don't be going up to them crazy channels over there.
Yeah, right. And VA, he's still in my line too, man. But only he don't say book. He said the cookbook. He said the cookbook. He stole my line. Cookbook. The cookbook. So, man, yeah, man, it's all good, man. It's all about support. Like Desi told me one time, man. It's all about it's all about support, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know, hey, show love to everybody, man. Show love, man.
Right.
And hey, man. Other than that, if anybody got no last words, man, DJ, take us home, bro.
Right. I want to make sure everybody can, if they want to say something, now's the time before I get into that real quick.
Okay.
Got the mic, bro.
Going twice.
All right, go ahead. You got it, bro. Do your thing, bro.
Yes, we're all good, though. All right, just let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for another good day that you gave us. But most of all, thank you, Lord, for all those who came together in the chat and on the panel tonight, Lord. Once again, Lord, we ask in the name of Jesus that you look with favor upon each and every one who is represented here. Look after their households. Look after all the families, Lord, who are here. And for those who weren't able to make it and desire to come, look with favor upon them as well. And for wherever we go, Lord, for any separate destinations, Lord, place a hedge of protection around each and every one, Lord, for those who have to go to work or those who will be leaving their households, and like bring them safely back to where they need to be. Be with us also in the chat to come, but most of all, Lord, be with us in the days to come. For we love you, Lord, asking these things in Jesus' name we pray. Let everyone say amen.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. You know, I'm glad you came with the idea.
Amen, brother. Amen. That's some real stuff right there.
Glad,
amen.
You know, I'm glad you came up with the idea. You know what I'm saying? We do that.
Yeah, DJ is another reason why I joined Chris's show.
We do it. Damn, excuse me. I'm glad you came up with the, I'm glad you came with the idea that we do that in the beginning of the show and we lead a show like that, because I'm sure we all agree tomorrow's never promised. So what a good way to go out. Go out to saying, hey, I got a blessing from a good brother before I went out.
Something, you know? Another rarity.
Right. So y'all, thank you again for the people who was here earlier. Man, we had a whole lot of people. Tiger Man, Nelly Mack showed up, Damon Dane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damon Dane. I love that Damon Dane. We get right down to it. I'm in love with you.
Yeah, Celine
and real quick, for VA in the chat, almonds, VA. There you go.
Almonds.
Yeah, and Celine said something really good. His heart is like a light in dark places, and that's true.
I appreciate that, guys, because you know it all comes from my heart. It's like this ain't nothing to play with as far as I'm concerned, and I understand that everybody doesn't think the same. But at the same time, it's always from the heart. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Yeah, I don't play with the prayer. That's why I'm so keen when it is prayer. You know what I'm saying? Stop texting. I think Celine got on somebody the other night when we had a show. Celine said, "Hey, stop texting. It's prayer time. You don't text in prayer time." So, you know, but it's all good, bro. And like I said, when you get through saying this shit, man, to see the people respond to it, man, that shit warm my heart, bro. All them people popping up. Amen, 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 man. That's love right there, bro.
Absolutely.
That's love.
Absolutely.
I don't know no other channel who does that. But I'm happy. But if they do, I'm happy mine does.
Yeah, they copied you.
Yeah, we're the first to do it. So
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. We'll be the first. That's all that matters.
I don't know what other channel does that.
The original.
But mine, you know, and it feels wholesome.
Yeah.
When he does this shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, everybody run their channel how they see fit. I'm not here to tell nobody how to run their shit. I run my shit how I run my shit. If he ain't running shit how you run his shit, everybody else run their shit how they see
fit. It's fair-minded.
Yeah, it's fair-minded, man. But other than that, Celine, always love your chest, love your VA, love your Desi, all y'all love you. DJ Smooth.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, bro. Love you, bro.
Always a pleasure, Chris.
Love
no
you,
doubt about it.
Yes. Oh my God, he helped me with a really, bad thing. So, yeah, I got bad love for him, and I ain't never met that man. So, I got a lot of respect for you, DJ Smooth. I really mean that.
You coming around a lot, brother. You come around a lot, brother. So you're gonna be a part of the team eventually. Fair, I love you too, baby. Team Chris. If y'all want to know where Team Chris came from? Celine started it.
She did.
And when she started that, I ran with it.
That's cool. Yeah.
Even to the point that DJ Just J made that design for him. But I got to get another one. I got to send him another picture to make another design. He told me to send it to him as soon as I can. So as soon as I get that picture ready, I'll send it to him. He's going to make me another design. So I love that brother too. Much respect. But other than that, though, if y'all want to, they'll go to, he going to link to the after show on the Hangouts. And I would see y'all.
Or just stay in the chat. Just stay here. Just stay here. And that way, like once you go live, I think it like goes off. We can just stay there, I believe.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can click it in. They can click on the link and come on in, you know. So I think the chat stays over after the show for like 5 or 10 minutes and it closes out. So you better start typing if you want to get in. You better start typing. So you better start typing. So other than that though, hey, love y'all. See y'all next time, which probably will be tomorrow night. Since I'm gonna have a little time. So and I got some other topics that somebody sent me to talk about, which I think is gonna be a good topic. Matter of fact, I got a topic. It's called thick versus being obese. What's the difference?
Being sick versus being obese?
No,
being
thick.
That's what I'm saying. Being thick versus being obese. Yeah, I said
being obese. Yeah, so you know how we like to say somebody thick.
Yeah.
So what's the difference of being thick to actually somebody being obese?
It's like those,
everybody had their own terminology with thick.
Let me put it like this: it's those people who say slim, which is a good word, but then today more and more people are using the word skinny, which in my day used to be like kind of a bad thing. So
that's true. Yeah, it is.
Here go my baby piece.
But I look at guys as being solid. I don't look at guys as being fat. I look at them as being solid. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't like that skinny man anyway. But I'm just saying.
So
skinny is like you see the ribs.
Celine said thick is mostly an excuse, and I agree with that. So that may be the next topic. So who knows? But anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. Love y'all. See y'all next time with 9 times 10.
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Chris.
All right, right on. Thanks, Chris.
All right, bro.
Thanks for the
All right,
show.
All right, Chris. Thanks, Chris.